Turn up this year. He gon' get it.
To Hard Rock Stadium.
We gon' defend. We gon' defend. Homie, this side. We gon' defend. Let me hear you say, his squad. We gon' defend. We gon' defend. Homie, this side. We gon' defend. Let me hear you say, his squad. We got the whole squad with me now. Train to go. Come play games if you want to. Try to crash our house, you done took the wrong route. We gon' crash you like a stunt dude. Check y'all like 1, 2. Tap your head like your uncle. You wanna ride, stay buckle. It get loud down here, get wild down here. Turn the field to a jungle. Never disrespect the squad that's defended by a line. And some beasts on the feast on opposition. Another line in the back singing to the ER just in case you got through the first line with tripping. But if for some reason it get crazy, I got watchers on the corner for my safety. Everybody here well coached. Change the weather under pressure, stay cool like an AC. Woo! But we still make heat. Woo! Was you trying to play me? We be 3+ AD, but I'm a fool so low. Can't nothing do great beat. Be great, only way to do great things. Hit hard, only way to make a statement. Come up in our territory, make a payment. Or be in debt with your neck, gotta play. We gon' defend. Homie, this side. We gon' defend. Let me hear you say, his squad. We gon' defend. Homie, this side. We gon' defend. Let me hear you say, his squad.
I hit them boys. We throw them toys. Got saying that QB. We them boys. We the realest. We go gorillas. We out here, homie. You gon' feel us. Don't make me come down in that box like I'm red. I'll knock your socks. Won't play y'all boys, cause we some bullies. We'll take your cookies, cause y'all some rookies. I'm in the building, me and Shot Jones. We do lane, we don't play zone. We play that man, so guard your hand. I see your eyes, you're scared man.
We gon' defend. Homie, this side. We gon' defend. Let me hear you say, his squad. We gon' defend. Homie, this side. We gon' defend. Let me hear you say, his squad. Yeah.
It's too nice.
Yo,
History.
welcome to Miami, Magic City.
Game time. Solo.
City you love to come visit.
Un cafecito en la mañana para levantar el ánimo.
Gracias.
Okay, vámonos, born in the Bronx, raised in Dade. Been in the city since Pitt had braids. Baja panty parties, plata know how to sneak me out. Now it's 7-figure meetings, every day we need a house. It's game time, the game's mine, you know the vibe. Yo viajaba el mundo entero, rapping 305. La comida, las mujeres, la cultura. La vecina con su gallo, qué locura. En el verano es verano y en invierno es el verano. Dime qué ciudad lo tiene así bacano. Cocaine capital, so guess what, we been good. We known to flip things, look what we did to win. D-A-D-E. Welcome to Miami, the city that made me.
I got a pair of flip-flops and a tank top.
Only in there.
Lights got spinning, now I can't stop.
Only in there.
Sipping cafecito at them little cups.
Only in there.
In my head we get it loud like the Super Bowl. In my head we get it loud like the Super Bowl. Pissed off cause I'm sitting in this traffic. Still got the speaker system blasting. Praying that I got enough gas. Cut the AC out so it's lasting. Man, it's just another day in bed. Hunting for the pay. Hungry now, I gotta get yo on the play. Gotta work tomorrow, but I stayed up late. I ain't taking nails, so I'm drawing up a play. Yo, see my homeboy say, yo, the city never sleeps. Tell me where you wanna go. We can take a down south, chillin' on the floor. Or go to Biscayne where they got a light show. Or hit the west side, chillin' with the Chicos. Get a whole meal out the side of the road. Whoa. Hey, you see Lil Mama right there? Hey, I'm saying no. I got a pair of flip-flops and a tank top. Only in there. Lights got spinning, I can't stop. Only in there. Sippin' cafecito and them little cups. Only in there. In my head, we get it loud like the Super Bowl. In my head, we get it loud like the Super Bowl. Let's go. Do a two-stepper than the Henderson song. Drink in my cup, got me plenty gone. Had the block party, it was out the chain. Just to have a check, got a Dolphins game, but I'm still vibing. 9-5 sliding. Car next to me, ain't got no business driving. Now I'm paranoid and it's getting real annoying. What make it even worse, I know that they ain't got insurance. I hope it don't crash. Get up on my lane, I might have to call 1-800, say I'm in pain. Get a check and I smile. Man, this shit wild. Till stay live, we don't never turn down. That's why we love it. Every day we on the grind to get out the bucket. Waiting on the chicken tender sub, selling puppies. Not for real though, man. You never had one of them? Yeah. Look, I got a pair of flip-flops and a tank top. Only in there. Lights got spinning, now I can't stop. Only in there. Sippin' cafecito and them little cups. Only in there. In my head, we get it loud like the Super Bowl. In my head, we get it loud like the Super Bowl.
Only in there.
Who that? So low, so low, so low, deep.
Miami Sports Music.
Hey guys, I'm Danny Johnson, CEO at TPP, The Positive Porpoise.
I'm Jason Miller from Fins Up SoCal Fan Club.
I'm Scott Howell from Atlanta Dolphin Club.
Mark Angelo, NorCal Dolphin Club.
And you're listening to Clock Blockers, Miami fans' #1 morning show.
Run it, 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 run it.
What is up? What is up? What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, Stephen D. And it is the #1 Miami fan morning show right here, Clock Blockers on Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. What's going on, everybody? Want to say good morning to my Fins fam. Want to say good morning to my Finlaws, my Heat Nation in the building, pulling off a W last night. Want to say good morning to all my Marlins people. Who else I got out there? I got the Panthers in the building, the Florida Panthers. We're doing big things. Want to say good morning to each and every one of you. Y'all are the best fans in the world. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, if you haven't done so already, hey, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Let's go. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. The one who's sitting on your toilet seat right now in the bathroom. Seriously, come on. Hit the like button. It doesn't cost you a thing to hit it. Let's go. Come on. Get it together. Get it together. Good morning to everybody. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let's go. Okay. Also, hey, look, if you haven't done so already, sign up to become a member today. Why? Why do I want you to become a member? Because I want you to become part of the family. The family. There's plenty of seats at the table for you. In the chat, you will see a link right now, to sign up to become a member. Can I get one new member on the channel this morning? Let's go. One new, matter of fact, I want to get 2 new members on the channel this morning. Matter of fact, if you're already a member, you need to upgrade your package. Let's go. Okay? Drubatron says, I hit the like button. Did you? Level 2 noob says, no. Come on, level 2. I got my tea this morning. My throat's feeling a little parched, but feels a lot better with this tea. All right. All right, Bones is in the building. Haven't seen Bones in a while. Good morning, Bones. How's it going, man? Awesome. TD on location. Good morning, Stephen D. That is not TD, just so y'all know. I thought it was for a while, but it is not. That is a whole other person. But good morning to you, good sir. Super excited this morning. Hey, look, if you haven't done so already, guys, donate to the channel. Help the channel grow. No, I'm serious, man. Look, if you're able to donate, it's great. It goes into a lot of helping the channel grow. Hey, look, Drubatron upgraded his membership. Let's go, Drubatron. Drub, it means a lot by y'all doing that. Thank you very, very much for doing that each and every morning. Good morning, Vonjo. Vonjo, first of all, Vonjo, I don't know why you're not a member, but you need to be a member, okay? You need to be a DWA for life member, okay? And are you clanging and banging, baby? I wore no sleeves today in honor of you, because boy, you just get me hyped every time I see you. Whoa! Good morning to you. Good morning. I upgraded. Did you? And Vonjo says, hey, make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Okay? Okay? Yes. Hey, look, it is awesome. Liam Dolly, good morning from the UK. Good morning. All right, I'm going to try to do my UK. Look, would you like to have some tea? Some crumpets and tea? On just sitting here listening to clock blockers. It's a jolly good time. This wonderful show out here in the we get it over here on this thing called the YouTube out here in the UK. I just want to say good morning to my Finns family. That was like a mix between like a bad Boston and an Australian accent. I'm just saying. Let me take care of that before I get the day going. That's right, Fonjo. Alan M, let's go. Become a member again tomorrow and the next day. I need the Cash App tag. Alan, in order to become a member, you have to sign up through YouTube. So you have to do it through YouTube. But if you want to donate, you can use the Cash App. That's fine. But in order to become a member, you got to use that. Okay? Matter of fact, there's a couple different ways you guys can donate to the channel. You guys can use the YouTube Live Super Chat, which is the $sign down at the bottom of the chat. You guys can use PayPal, which is MSM Podcast Network. Or you guys can do Cash App, which is $sign MSM Podcast Network. As a matter of fact, you can just say, hey, look, I just want to donate to the channel. If everybody donated $1 right now, I'm just saying it'd be kind of a big deal. I'm just saying. Level 2 noob upgraded this morning. Let's go. Let's go. My current members in the building showing love. Showing love. Matter of fact, I'm rocking the NBA hat today because Miami Heat put a stomp into DC. You know what's funny? Look, the way my bank account is set up is it backs into my savings. I was not able to go to the game last night. It was in DC, which is like 2 hours away from me. I would have went to the game last night. But I'm just saying it was a stomping. It was a whooping. Heat. It was great. Big Dougie B says, if you like, we all like hot clock blockers. I can't read. So hit the like button. Hit the like button, you fools. I pity the fool. Okay. I pity the fool that battles me. Make sure you guys do that. Hey, look, want to give a big shout out to our sponsor, Tail Greeter. Look, a Big Dougie B taking it to heart with the $1 donation. Let's go. Look, if everybody donated just $1, it would go such a long way into helping the channel grow. Fanatical upgrading his membership. I love you guys. What are y'all doing this morning? Y'all trying to make me smile? I think y'all trying to make me smile. I don't know why you guys would do such a thing, but y'all are the best. Y'all are the best. Did you mention that the Heat whooped the Spurs last week? I did mention that the Heat whooped the Spurs. Spurs Nation sucks. I don't know why I have such a lot of Spurs fans up here. By the way, the reason I said that is I got the ABA Miami Floridians hat. I don't know why, I'm just all about a little Kobe. I'm just saying, Dwayne Wade. Yes, super excited about all that. Okay, hey, look, we got a lot to talk about this morning, all right? Big shout out to Tail Greeter, our sponsor, awesome, amazing sponsor of the show. If you haven't gone and downloaded their app, it's free to download. It doesn't cost you a thing. Go download it. As a matter of fact, if you like concerts, if you like sports, if you like anything where there's some sort of tailgating going on, go download the app because you never know what Tail Greeter might have out there for you. Download the app today, put in the event that you're going to, see if there's a Tail Greeter event near you. You pay the money to go, and there's usually food and drink and just good times with whoever's there. So just make sure you guys go. Make sure you guys go. Okay, it doesn't cost you nothing to download the app. It's free. All right. Now, I know we're usually supposed to do Dono and Daniels on Monday. We didn't do it on Monday. We were supposed to do it this morning. Weren't able to do it this morning. So we're going to do it on Thursday. We are going to do it on Thursday, okay? So just to let you know, Dono and Daniels will happen on Thursday, okay? We'll have that on Thursday. It should be a really good show. There's a lot to talk about. We'll have a Thursday special. We'll talk about the Super Bowl. We'll talk about the Olympics. We'll talk about the Heat. We'll talk about the All-Star game in the NHL going to be in South Florida in Miami, which I'm excited about. That'll be a lot of fun. That'll be next year. So that'll be good times. And we'll talk about, Mike McDaniel. Mac Daddy. Today we're going to talk a lot about the man, Mac Daddy McDaniel. We're going to talk about predicting the future. What type of free agents are we going to have? What are we going to do in the draft? Who's a potential offensive coordinator? Who's a potential defensive coordinator? We're going to talk about all that today. I'm going to have you guys on, you the fans. We'll do a Dolphin chat this morning. It'll be a real laid-back show. Should be a lot of fun. You want to know why? Because y'all are the best fans in the world. Hey, look, if you guys haven't done so already, please do me a huge favor. On Twitter right now, go to Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, at Stephen D. SKPL. Okay? SKPL. Spread kindness, positivity, and love. Because that's what I do. Lord Farquaad, you're getting too good for the people, Lord Farquaad said. This is a crunk show. I like it, Lord Farquaad. First of all, I love Shrek. So don't have a name like Lord Farquaad and don't expect me to talk about it. I'm just saying. Von 954 is in the building. Who else is in the building this morning? Good morning to y'all. Man, did you all see how super genius looked on that phone, on that plane riding in? I think we won 3 games right there. Dude, he did. He did. I'm going to play that in a little bit because it was good stuff. It was good stuff. My wife has a tailgate every time I'm not home. Well, there's a lot to unpack there, Crystalakis. Lot to unpack. Took a little trip with the wife. I'll be checking in throughout the show. Have a good day, everyone. Sway2387. That right there is real love and loyalty from Sway2387. He's on the trip with the missus and still checking in on the number one Miami fan morning show. Where else are you going to get that? You're not. You're not. I'm just saying. All right, who else in here? Darth Vader. First of all, if you haven't been watching the Book of Boba Fett, you're missing out on a great show. Love the name Darth Vader. Shout out to you and your $2 donation. I'm just saying. Awesome. Lydia Eldita Persian. Eldia. I hope I'm saying your name right. But shout out to you for becoming a new member of the channel. We got 3 new upgrades and a new member to the channel. Come on, sign up. Become a member today. There's plenty of seats at the table waiting for you. Donate to the channel. Help the channel grow. Caddyshack says, I have some meetings this morning, but I will be in a while waiting for them to start. Big Time says, very good show. Guys, I'm just talking this morning. We're not even talking about anything. You already think this is a good show? You guys are the best. You're the best. That's the way that calls for divorce, Jose Valdez says. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Oh, Milano says, "Oh boy, Steven and his TV shows and his movies. Eternals was hot garbage. No, it wasn't, bro. Eternals was great. I don't know what you're talking about. Marvel movies all day, and I like their TV shows too. So y'all can kick rock. You can kick rocks, Manolo. That's all I'm gonna say to you. Hey, look, I'm having a great time hanging out this morning. But I asked a couple people to come hang out with me this morning, and I got the first one right here who's gonna come and hang out with me this morning. He came out and hung out with me for the first time on the channel last week, and I thought he was awesome. Not only is he a handsome guy, he's a smart guy. And I'm going to blow his head up right now so that way he comes on again in the future. Because that's the type of guy I am. Spread kindness and positivity. Rocking all the Dolphins. We got to get you some DWA gear. My man, the one and only, Nikki Smokes is in the building. What's up, Smoke?
I mean, your intros get better and better every time I come on. I think those intros alone make me have to come back.
I'm just saying. I'm kind of a big deal, bro. But
Kind
I'm
of a big
kind
deal.
of a big deal because of the people that I bring on. People like you, the hard-working man of Twitter. Because your
Yes,
Twitter
sir.
is straight fire, son.
Yeah, no, it's definitely been fire, but so it's always an honor to come on here. Last time was a great time. I couldn't turn it down.
So, well, I'm glad you didn't do it this time either. So, first things first, before we get into Dolphin stuff, because you and I haven't really gotten a chance to get to know each other or anything.
Right.
Let's talk about some stuff that just doesn't even matter before we get into Dolphins gear. Are you a movie person? Are you? I know you're a golf person because you like golf. You
Love
have a
golf.
golf.
Love
What
golf.
got you into golf, bro? Because you have a golf podcast. Shout out to your golf podcast.
Yeah, so that podcast is called Smoking Greens, and I didn't get into golf until like last year,
Mhm.
and it all started because football season ended, and I was like, I have nothing else to look forward to. I mean, I love the Miami Heat, but like I'm not a basketball diehard. Like I don't love the game of basketball like I do football or golf. And then my backswing is perfect. My back, I would not reach out to Tua for golf advice.
Bro,
But,
my man looks straight stacked with that golf swing, though.
You got to keep it locked. You got to keep it locked as long as you can. That's how you make good contact. But yeah, I just fell in love with the game of golf just because it's something I could still play. Like I can't go to the park and play basketball anymore because I'm out of breath in the first 5 minutes, and I can't
getting
play
old
pickup
sucks,
football.
Smoke. I'm trying to tell you, getting old sucks.
Bro,
Best thing
it's
about
scary.
playing golf is going to that too. Going to the golfing range and being like, "Yeah, I hit a few golf balls today out in the range. That's it. I didn't even.
That's what
I
I'm
need to do
saying.
it
I
for
go
a
to the
9 or a
range.
back then."
I go to the range. I hit a few golf balls. I feel like I won the day. It's like I just went to the gym for 3 hours. Like
Winning.
that's how I feel.
Winning, no doubt. Where are you at? Where are you located at?
So I just moved up to Orlando maybe 5 days ago. But I was originally down in I've been in Fort Lauderdale my whole life.
Where are you in Orlando? My sister lives in Merritt Island, which is right outside.
Literally Orlando, like Orlando City. Yeah.
All right, so you got to deal with all those Magic fans. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's not many of them.
No, there isn't. And you got Disney World there too, which is dope.
Yeah, I'm honest. I'm Team Universal though.
Team Universal all day. Okay, you got a dog?
Hold on, I got my dog in here.
What kind of dog do you got?
It's my girlfriend's dog. It's a chocolate lab.
Those are like the labs are the best dogs, bro.
Yeah, they're great. I love them.
I'm getting feedback in your thing. Do you have headphones?
I should, bro. I don't have them on me. Is it bad?
No, it's not bad. I just hear it a little bit. That's just me. It's just me. Don't worry about it. You still look. You're still good. Look. They always tell you always come prepared, but when you're on the #1 Miami fan morning show and you get asked to come on, you just come on. You don't even.
I just hopped on. I hopped out the shower and hopped on the pod.
So how'd you become a Dolphins fan, bro?
I was born into it. Actually, my baby pictures are me in a Dolphins onesie, so I didn't have much of a choice.
Dude, my child, my daughter was born. There was a Monday night game against the Giants. I don't know if you remember that. Probably about, I guess, 7 years ago now? 6 years ago?
Like Odell was playing?
I guess it was Odell, right? When Odell first came into the league.
Yeah.
And we had my child on December 13th, which was Sunday, and the game was December 14th. But I remember being in the room with my wife holding my newborn, watching the Dolphins and Giants play on Monday Night Football.
Iconic.
I know. It's the best thing in the world.
Yeah, so I basically grew up, like my best childhood memories was from the Dolphin games. I was fortunate enough to have parents where they've had season tickets since the day I was born. So I mean, I never actually got to see Marino play, but I was told I was in the stadium while he was playing, like on his farewell tour or whatever the fuck it was. So I mean,
Swear jar, Smoke. Swear jar.
I always forget about that, man.
It's the morning show. On the evening shows, there's no swear jar.
Okay. All right. So morning, no swearing. But yeah, I mean, I grew up there. I have my best memories as a kid, as a Dolphin fan, packing the cooler with my dad, running around the stadium, going crazy. And ever since I was a kid, I just loved the atmosphere. Like I just loved being at the games, getting rowdy, slamming on the chair in front of me on third down. I was just born into it. So
who's your favorite player growing up? Was it Ricky?
I mean, this is crazy. So my favorite Dolphin player of all time growing up was Zach Thomas. But as a kid, and I always get shit for it, my favorite player when I was like 4 or 5 years old was actually Tom Brady because I always wanted to be a quarterback.
Smoke, you can't say something like that on a Dolphins
but I always
podcast,
like when you're 4 and 5 years old, it's not like you're bleeding aqua and orange, you know, like you're kind of just going with your dad's team. But bro, like he was like the ultimate fucking. Here I go again. He was the ultimate supermodel for me growing up. But I mean, anytime he was playing the Dolphins, it was always screw Tom Brady. But I mean, as a 5-year-old kid wanting to be a quarterback, who else would you look up to?
Kick him off the panel. Cut him off immediately. He's out of here. No, bro, you hit. So let me ask you, when you just found out the other day that this whole thing that everybody's telling me to kick you out, it's hilarious. That's it, Steven. Kick him out. Boo this man. Boo. When you found out that it could have been Tom Brady was on a yacht with Stephen Ross and we had him almost in the bag and it didn't happen, what are your thoughts about that?
I mean, you want to talk about like a dream come true? Could you imagine Tom Brady as a Miami Dolphin? I mean, it would be so weird. It would be really weird.
That there's an alternate universe of that somewhere.
Oh my God.
The craziest thing in the world to me.
Because like the second I turned like 10 or 11 and like I was in control of my own destiny, I hated him. Like I hated him. But the fact that he could have been a Dolphin, I mean, anywhere he goes turns to gold. That wasn't a curse. That was almost a curse. It turns to gold. I believe if we had Brady with that 2020 defense, I mean, there's no reason why this team would not be in the AFC Championship game.
Bro, we could have been somebody. Bro, you struck a nerve with the people in the chat. They are after you now. Just saying, you might get some smoke on Twitter today.
That's fine, bro. If they're judging me for how I was when I was 4 and 5 years old, like by all means, bro.
Can't judge a kid. Can't judge a kid. Everyone pack it up. We're going to a different panel. We accidentally ended up on a Patriots panel. I'm just saying, you're gonna have to take it. So, all right. So you fell in love with the Dolphins. You like golf. What else, man? Like what else do you like to do, man? Like, are you a music or a movie fan? We're trying to get to know you, Smoke.
I mean, I love Drake, but I love to gamble. I mean, I used to be.
That's right. You have a gambling podcast too, right?
It's not really a podcast. So I started my own brand. It was called Smoke Sports, and basically just wanted to like copy Barstool in a sense. Mm-hmm. And that's still going. So like I have a bunch of guys that like write for me and things like that. But it all started as basically like a gambling platform. But over time, I mean, I haven't really been gambling as much. The only thing I really bet on is sports. Like you'll never actually catch me in the casino playing blackjack or poker or anything like that. But I mean, if the games are on Sunday, best believe my money's on the line. So,
well, I have not gambled in 4.5 years. So
wow, God bless you.
Yeah, man, it was not good. But I love. I still look at like the over unders, the point spread. But one of my favorite things that I used to when I was betting, when I was a gambling man, was the prop bets for the Super Bowl. So it would be cool next week. Maybe you come on and we go through all the prop bets.
I got a funny story about that. So the Super Bowl that was in Miami was the Niners versus the Chiefs. I went to Stoneman Douglas High School, and it was the high school where the school shooting happened.
Mm-hmm.
And they had our football team go out there for the national anthem. So the night before the game, they do a rehearsal. So like I knew kids that were on the football team, and they were timing the national anthem time during their rehearsal. And they were like, bro, it's under 2 minutes every single time. So me and all my boys, we all bet under 2 minutes on the national anthem, and it was like the freest bet ever. And
So time out.
out.
Are you telling me that you had inside information on the national anthem of the Super Bowl?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Bro, that's breaking news, bro.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Statute of limitation, I hope, is still in, because that's hilarious, man. You had the kids from the football team timing the national anthem for you, bro.
Because it was the class after me, so I played football with most of the kids that were out there. Like they were my teammate just a year ago, so like we all still talking things like that. And they were just like, bro, like we've timed it every single time, and it's under 2 minutes every single time. Like we need to bet it. So I went with it and I bet it, and it worked out great.
That's hilarious, bro. That might be the funniest thing I've ever heard, man. And it was funny because like when I was a betting person and I liked the prop bets, my favorite one was always the national anthem. How long is the national anthem going to be the over under for it? But then you also have things like depending on who's calling the game, like what are the first words out of Chris Collinsworth's mouth going to be?
Or who do they thank first? God, their wife.
Yep, all that stuff, man. There's some hilarious prop bets. I think the last time I bet, which was probably 6 years ago, there was over 220 prop bets for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Which is insane.
It's degenerate crack.
It really is.
It really is.
It really is.
The Super Bowl is actually a pretty big deal for me this Sunday because I bet the Rams to win the Super Bowl on April 24th. So I got.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was plus 1729 odds. So I risked $180 to win $3,000. So I'm definitely rooting for the Rams, and I think they get it done on Sunday. To be honest, I think that Bengals offensive line is going to get swallowed, but I'm petrified of Joe Burrow. I think he has that Tom Brady gene. I mean, there's nothing that like blows you away with him, but he's just a winner. He's confident.
He wins, bro. He's confident, right?
He's got people are like, oh, you don't have that it. Like he has that it factor, and it is what it is. He's that dude. I'm petrified of him. I'm not gonna lie.
It's such a great segue into that. So Burrow, we've seen this iconic cigar smoking with him and who's the wide receiver there from LSU?
Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, him and Chase. At just smoking the cigars after every win, and you're like, this kid doesn't really scare easily at all.
No, he's cold, man. I was watching the mic'd up on YouTube, and they had Jamar Chase mic'd up and a bunch of other players from that game. And Jamar Chase, he's crying after they beat the Chiefs, and he's on the podium. He's like, thank God I got all my tears out, blah, 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 blah. And you just see Joe Burrow sitting there like this. Like no emotion whatsoever, just chill as rocks, like didn't shed a single tear. Someone said it the best. He like draws on that borderline of like cocky and confident. He's like the perfect blend where you know he's cocky, but you can't. It's weird, man. I think he's got it all. I think he's got it going for him,
dude. So your money is. So let me ask you, separate wise.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know over under in point spread is for the Super
Bowl? So the total for the game is 48.5. I think the game's going to go under. I don't think we're going to see the shootout.
You think it's going to be a defensive battle with Stafford and Burrow, bro?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I do.
See, this is why I don't bet no more either. Just so y'all.
I really do. Joe Burrow's such a beast, but I just don't see that offensive line the Bengals are going to look like the Dolphins. Like that's just how I feel. I think Von Miller, Aaron Donald, and all those boys up front wreak absolute hell on Joe Burrow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find their rhythm offensively. And the Bengals defense, I mean, they got lit up early against the Chiefs, but I mean, they basically shut them out in the second half. So I know we can't really name a lot of people. I know we like to talk trash about Eli Apple, but that Bengals defensive unit, especially in the red zone,
they're legit, bro.
Too, man. So
It shut down Kansas City in that second half and
Yeah.
overtime to 3 points. That was
That's what
it.
I'm saying. Like, that's no joke. Like, that's not something that you overlook. And the thing that
What do you
kills
think
me,
is what do you, go ahead. I want you to finish your
I was just
thought.
gonna say, like, as a Dolphins fan, like, I see the Bengals in here and it pisses me off, bro. It really does. Like,
We could have been them. They're not that much different from us.
They're living what we should be. Like, we both started the rebuild at the same time, and they are where we should be. It breaks my heart, man. It really does. Like, I love this team so much, and it kills me that we can't even win a playoff game. You know, like it breaks my heart.
We can't even make the playoffs, bro. So
I know. I've
things.
been to 2 playoff games. I went to when I was like 9 years old. I went to the Ravens game. We got killed, and then I went to Pittsburgh.
You were there with Pittsburgh with me and Solo.
Yeah, I was there.
Where did you sit?
Up top. And then it was actually ironic because I was walking into the game, and there's this Dolphin guy. He's like, "I'm giving away tickets. I'm trying to sell tickets," and he couldn't sell them. So he was like, "You're a Dolphins fan?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro. Like, look at me. I'm wearing my Jarvis Landry jersey. Blah blah blah." He's like, "Here, just take these tickets. I'm not giving them to a Pittsburgh fan." So he just gave me his tickets, although I already had tickets, and they were like 10 rows up. So first half I sat up top, and then I walked right down, and I was like 10 rows off the field. It was crazy.
Where? What were you on the sideline, end zone? Where?
So like the corner end zone, like the corner of the end zone.
Bro, so no lie. So Solo and I, we drive from Baltimore to the game. And it's me, Solo, Ali, who's his hype man, and Ali's family. And we're in the car, and we drive, 6 hours from Baltimore to Pittsburgh. It was like 6.5 hours. And we get there, and we get to the game. And the game, we didn't have tickets. We just were like, screw it, man. We'll scalp them when we get there. Because tickets online were ridiculous at that point for some reason. But we were going to the game. Like, we were not going to the game. So we go, we hang out, and we tailgate with the Steelers fans, which were, believe it or not, they were cool.
Really nice.
They were really nice, man. I wasn't expecting
really
it.
Nice.
And living in Baltimore, all Ravens fans and I guess it's the difference, right? It would be like the Jets and the Dolphins, and even Jet fans don't even give us I go to the Jet game every year up in New York, and they don't ever give us a hard time. So I guess it would be Buffalo fans to Dolphins fans, right?
Right.
And the funny part is I've always heard bad things about Steelers fans. They were as nice as could be. They were very welcoming. They even let Solo perform we hooked up the phone, and he did a 20-minute set in the parking lot in a Steelers, and it was great. It was awesome. We're walking into the game. We still don't have tickets. And a scalper's like, all right, we got tickets. And $50, 25 minutes before the start of the game, 11 rows from the field in the end zone.
Butter.
Bro, $50. And I go, why are you selling them so cheap? And I quote, his response was, Steeler fans don't care about first-round playoff games. I wish I could say that, bro. Like, that was such the flex. That was such the flex, bro. And I was like, come on, man. So it was 21-0 in the first quarter. The game was over before the game ever even got started.
Oh, I mean, once I saw us go out there for warm-ups, and I saw the Steelers, I think it was Pouncey, he was shirtless. I was like, we're toast. We have no shot. Our guys were shivering on the sideline. I got a crazy story about that game too, and it's how I got out to Pittsburgh. So the night before we were supposed to fly out, there's that shooting at the Fort Lauderdale airport. So my buddy thought they were going to close down the airport the following day, so he canceled our flight, like rebooked one out to Orlando, and then that flight ended up getting canceled. So then we were just like, all right, like we're going to try to go back to our original flight. We get there, and they're like, yeah, blah, 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 book, blah, blah, blah. You're going to have to go standby. So we're like, all right, screw it. We're already here. Let's do it. We go down there, and then everyone boards the plane. They're like, all right, stand by. And they read me, my buddy, and my other buddy's name, like right before we get on the plane and we go. And it was iconic, bro. I've never waited standby before, but like hearing your name called and like we're getting on.
You're like, plane, yes!
I felt like I was going to go play against the Steelers. Like they called our name, like I'm walking on the plane. we were so fired up. It was unbelievable.
I tell people all the time, like if you're a Dolphins fan outside of Miami or you're a Dolphins fan in Miami to go like traveling to a game,
you feel like you're there.
It's the best thing in the world, bro.
And I gotta say this. So I went to the Patriots game week 1 this year. The
In New
Patriots fans,
England.
they were wicked nice to me too, and I was not expecting it. I mean, people at the stands, they were buying me beers. I mean, there were some hecklers, of course. I mean, you're gonna get that. I mean, I heckle people that come into our stadium. Like, that's my obligation. That's my duty. But I mean, for the most part, I mean, I couldn't believe it. Like, I thought I was gonna walk out of there with some black eyes, but I walked out of there drunk. That's the only thing that happened. But that's the worst thing they could have did, because they kept feeding me beer, and then we won. And oh my God, I was parading around that.
Couldn't
stadium
shut
like,
you up for nothing. You were talking trash the entire time.
Like, we won that game. I was like, we're winning the AFC East, and then we lose 7 straight games. So
bro,
I
thought we were good after
humbled.
week 1, bro. You have no idea. I was like, we just went into New England. We took care of business. Tua's gonna take us to the pro. And then you're right. We lose 7 straight, right? But then the Houston game comes, and I knew I was going to be in Miami for 9 days. So that was the beginning. I went to the next 4 out of 5 games, I think, or something like that. So I went to the Houston game. I flew down from Baltimore to Miami, went to the Houston game, stayed there the whole week for the Thursday night game, because remember, it was Sunday and Thursday for the Ravens game. And when we won in Houston, that game was so ugly that we won it. I was like, all right, all we got to do is pull it out, the Baltimore game. That's all we got to do. We just got to pull it out. And when we won it, I was like, we're winning the rest of the games. We're winning the rest of the games. I was so confident. And the only game I was worried about, even after the Ravens game, was Tennessee. I was like, Tennessee's the only game that's going to give us the problem.
I told everyone
the only game.
I said, stop thinking about New England week 18. I said, Tennessee week 17 is our problem. And they were. I mean, they embarrassed us. That was such a bad game, man.
And what sucks about it, right? Like, we're sitting here, it's such a great segue to kind of, talk about the new head coach. But, it was like, all right, man, Flores, he for some reason sucks in the beginning of the year. The team sucks, 3 years running, 1-4. 0-7.
I don't count his first year, though. I mean,
me neither. I don't count it either. But the reality is that it happened, right? Like,
right. We start slow.
We always start slow, and then we'll finish big. And I just was like, all we got to. It sucks when you come down to it, because then you start going back to like the Atlanta game, right? And you're looking at the Atlanta game, and you're like, we just won in Atlanta, or we just won in Vegas, or the Jacksonville game in London. We win any one of those 3 games, we're playing in the first weekend.
Right, like you just saying that just makes me so sad. Like, this year was just so brutal, because the expectation I had for this team was unbelievably high. I mean, I was never so excited for a Miami Dolphins season in my life. I must have went up and down our schedule 15 times, like, predicting how we're going to finish. I'm thinking 12-5, 11-6, 13-4. I mean, I was so excited going into the year, and then just losing to the Jags with no Xavier Howard or Byron Jones. Yep. And then the Falcons game, which was just abysmal.
I was in Kansas City for the NASCAR race for that Sunday game, because Miami Sports Music, shout out to Tail Greeter, our sponsor of the show, had us on the number 51 car, or number 52 car, Josh Bilicki, on the NASCAR Cup race that Sunday. So our logo was on the back of the car. It was dope as hell. And so we're at the race, and so we're watching the race in the infield in an RV while watching the football game with Tail Greeter. And it's just like Solo and I are just sitting there like, they're killing us.
Yep.
Like, we had it. We had it, bro. And what's funny is I actually think that might have been Tua's best game of the year. So
the Falcons game?
I mean, it was I don't look, I think he had a good game. That second half was good for him.
He's the reason we had to play from behind.
But he's also the reason we got back into the game too.
Shouldn't have ever had to come back into the game.
Let me ask you, do you think the year before that Kansas City game was his best game, or do you think that was his worst game? Because it's funny.
Of all, let me start by saying this. That's a game we should have won.
The Kansas City one 2 years ago?
Yeah. I mean, we started inside our own 30-yard line like 3 times. We had so many turnovers, so many sacks, so many big plays. We couldn't score. And then we were down. I mean, we came back. I mean, we were getting blown out and scored 2 late touchdowns to make it somewhat of a respectable game, and then kicked the field goal at the end of the game to cover the spread, which was great because I had the Dolphins +7. But did he play well? I mean, sure, but it's not like we really had a chance to come out of that game with a win after the Chiefs jumped out with a 3-possession lead in the second half. I mean, after that, I mean, it was too little, too late.
But that's why, like, it makes me excited about Mike McDaniel coming on. So real quick, just to let me share the screen. I was getting a little hype last night watching this. I'm not even going to sit here and lie. And just because I need something to get excited about, right? Have you heard this yet?
Check your pulse if you're not fired up.
He said, check your pulse if you're not fired up, son.
Goosebumps.
You're like, bro, come on. By the way, his daughter's like the
pimp.
cutest thing in the world, bro.
He's a pimp, bro.
Yeah. Pretty beautiful, isn't it?
That's right there at the Nova.
I love how he names the players here. I love it. I would have never thought he'd know who Sam Madison was.
Yeah.
Sam Madison, Zonka, Ricky Williams. Let's go. Wow, nameplate?
Dude.
You guys are fast workers.
Wow.
All right.
Oh.
This was today.
Shout out to the Dolphins.
I know, right? That's
Getting
crazy.
that done.
That's crazy hard that they had all that, bro.
Sam Madison and Patrick Surtain. I missed that duo. That was iconic. Bro, I love him already. Like, I saw a tweet. Someone was like, he's shown more personality in a 1-minute clip than any of our coaches the last 2 years. And that's so right. I just remember watching Adam Gase like this at his press conference. Like, his eyes were all over the place. I thought he was on drugs. And then Brian Flores, every time he spoke, was like almost like a dysfunction robot. Like, just didn't know what to say or was scared to say how he really felt. I don't think we're gonna get that with Mike McDaniel. I'm fired up. I love his personality already. You see the suit he's wearing, clean as can be.
It's
great family.
He's that mobster. Like, he really looks like that mobster guy from the 80s, where you just you're like, this guy's nobody, but that guy will definitely have you got in a minute in a trunk with Nicky Smokes. You don't want the smoke. I'm just saying. I'm just like, that's the type of guy that he is. So 2 things. Number 1, I want to state this for the record. I still have my doubts about this moving forward, right? I have to. Like, I'm a Dolphins fan.
As you should. I mean, anything we do usually doesn't work. So
no, exactly, right? And my brain is telling me, dude, you've been down this road before.
Yep.
Don't get excited. It's not going to work out, right? But my heart is telling me, especially when I'm seeing that video, like, woo, this guy might be it. This guy might be the one. And I want, and that's because I want it so bad to be.
Right.
We consistently make the wrong decision time after time after time. Like, do you feel the same way? And if so, what is your brain telling you, and what is your heart telling you about this?
We're in the same boat, brother. We are in the exact same boat. I watched that video and it just screams it. I don't know why. It's just something about it. Like, I looked at it, I was like, whoa, like, we got a dude here. I think our players are gonna rally around him, buy into what he has to say. I mean, he's very, very bright. He's very smart. And you just go down the list of his references, and it's all extremely high-class people in the coaching world and also players. So people already think the best of him. And I'm with you. I mean, I don't want to jump the gun and crown him the king of Miami yet, but I do have a really weird, good feeling about him. And maybe it's not enough for us to win the AFC East yet, but I think he's going to do a lot of things for the Dolphins that we haven't seen in a while. I think people are going to start wanting to watch the Miami Dolphins play football instead of just seeing our offense score 17 points and our defense or special teams has as many touchdowns as our offense. I think that's going to change. And everyone talks about his run game and his philosophy there. So, I mean, he has to cut Jesse Davis if he truly believes in that. I think a lot of good is going to come out of it. But like you said, man, I mean, I've been through the ringer. I heard Big O say something earlier today that I kind of agreed with. It's like you're playing Russian roulette. You really don't know what you're going to get. We don't know. They don't know.
Bro, well, then I'm a cat and I have 9 lives because I done killed myself many a times rooting for this beautiful team that I love. But
I love them so much, but like I hate them at the same time. No matter how much they piss me off, I'll always love them. And that's just.
So I tell people all the time, like, there's a reason I got this tattoo, right?
No, it's great. I told my girlfriend the other day, I said the day that the Dolphins win a playoff game is the day I'll get that logo tattooed on me.
What's your favorite logo? The one you're wearing, the current one, or the one that I have?
Throwback.
I like the 90s one. I really do. I like the 90s.
That one's nice too. But, bro, I love the throwback logo. It is just so gangster.
It is fire. It is fire.
But I also just think I love it so much because it resonates a winning culture. Like, I see this new logo. All I think about is pain and losing and Ryan Tannehill and Jay Cutler and Adam Gase and freaking.
You see Stephen Ross. This new Cutler reminds you of Stephen Ross. Let me ask you, do you think Stephen Ross should sell the team? I'm putting you on the spot. I'm putting you on the spot.
Like, yeah, I do. But at the same time, he's not. He's not going to. You see how the NFL is handling the situation right now.
It's crazy.
It's everyone versus Brian Flores. Like you, all these teams are like jointing together. Brian Flores has no life. I mean, Stephen Ross is not selling a team until he dies. And when he does sell it, he's going to sell it to his next dude in line. So it's the Ross family tree forever, brother. We don't really have
don't say that. Don't do that to me, man. Because here's the reality, Smoke. If they don't come out of this on the good side, if they don't come out of it, and by the way, the good side is being a Super Bowl contender. Yeah. Nothing else will stand for me, by the way. And that means you need to make the playoffs. You need to win a playoff game. Tua either needs to become something that we all think he can be, but he hasn't shown it yet, or you need to go out and get an elite quarterback. Those are the only two options.
Well, that's my problem right now, is that you can go get an elite quarterback right now. And it doesn't even have to be Watson.
Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers.
There's 3 of them.
Russell, Rodgers, and Watson.
I mean, right? I would take Watson over all of them.
Would you take Kirk? What about Kirk Cousins?
No. I'd rather stick with Tua than go with Kirk. And I'm not even disrespecting Kirk. He puts up great numbers. I think he's a good quarterback. But the difference between Tua and Kirk, or Tua's ceiling and Kirk, is very minimal. I'd rather not give up assets, and I'd rather watch Tua develop than trade for Kirk Cousins, because I think Tua's ceiling is Kirk Cousins. I've said that before, and I'll stand by that, which isn't terrible, but it's not elite. I don't see Tua being in Josh Allen's category or Patrick Mahomes' category, obviously, because no one really is going to be in that category. But I don't think we can't not win with Tua, you know? I mean,
what did he say? I'm not. I
don't not feel loved.
I do not
wanted. I don't not feel wanted.
You know,
I mean, he's still got a question mark.
Today's show. No, that's me. Today's show, like I wanted to say, predict the future. Who our OC is going to be? Who's our DC going to be? Free agent friendly, and the NFL draft. Like, is there a coordinator that you really want to see?
No. I know that's like the most basic, boring answer, but no. I want McDaniel to grab whoever the heck he wants, because what I want means absolutely nothing. So I just want McDaniel to bring on the right staff, because I'm tired of excuses. I'm tired about this. I'm tired about that. I want a head coach who could grab the bull by the horns and just lead us in the right direction. Whoever he thinks is the guy, bring him along. I don't care what I think. I don't care what anyone thinks. Just get it right, because I'm just so tired of hearing we don't have a staff, we don't have a culture, we don't have a leader, we don't have this. Bring whoever the heck you have to bring on.
Well, 2 things. Number 1, I hope they don't leave Josh Boyer as DC. That's my first thing. And no offense to Josh Boyer, but he's from the old regime, and there's too many question marks, in my opinion, about him leading the defense, or was Flores leading the defense. And I'm going to go with what my gut tells me, that Flores was calling the defensive plays. That's just what I think, okay? Now, people might disagree with me, and there might be no proof of that, but all I know is that the moment it looked like Flores started calling the plays, the Houston game, it turned everything around last year, right? And the other thing that I know is that 3 years and 4 OCs, you have to understand there's so much inconsistency there. So whether you want to say, whatever you want to say about Flores, I just think you need to have consistency and you need to have an OC that's going to believe in whoever your quarterback is. So, I mean, the first person that comes to mind that I would love, and people are going to be sick of me saying this, and that's fine. I want Pep Hamilton so bad as the OC. I think Pep Hamilton would be a monster at offensive coordinator. And I think I'd love to see Wes Welker come in.
That'd be iconic.
Right? Wes Welker be the wide receivers coach here and be able to do some things. Like, I would love to see Pep Hamilton do that. But, I don't think Pep's going to be the guy here. Vic Fangio seems to be a name that keeps on floating around as DC.
Heard that a lot.
Fanatical says Pep was named as the OC in Houston yesterday. Well, see, there you go. Pep Hamilton.
He gone.
Which sucks because I thought he was great. Guys, you just made me sad. Don't do that. I don't know. All I know is whoever the OC is, I want him to have some either A, head coaching experience or a long tenured of being able to help quarterbacks move forward, being a good teacher. And what was funny yesterday is I saw on Twitter, somebody was like, oh, I wonder who the offensive line coach in San Francisco was to see about bringing them over here to Miami. And the offensive line coach is the offensive line coach that did Coke. Yes, Chris Forrester. He's the offensive line.
He should have never got fired.
He is the offensive line coach in San Francisco, which is hilarious.
That is unbelievable. He might. Yes. He'll come back. He'll come back.
Oh my God! If that happens, look,
McDaniel has an alcohol history. I mean, he's overcome it. I'm sure he probably overcame his cocaine addiction or whatever the hell he was going through. I mean, Miami's a place of second chances. So, I mean, if he could do his job, man, bring him down. If he could do his job, bring him down. Because the guy we got right now, he's gonna be on the boat out with Jesse Davis, dog.
Bro, you know what the kicker for me was last year was who was the guy we let go to Vegas and then started on Vegas's O-line?
Oh my gosh.
Illuminor? Was that his name?
I can't even remember. And then we had one with Washington too.
Yeah. We just let them walk out the door and they were starters on their prospective next teams.
Yeah, of course. Go figure. I mean, that's what happens with the Dolphins. I mean, we let people go and they turn into pro ballers. Wes Walker, we cut him. He goes to the Patriots. He torches us for like 4 years. I mean, anytime the Dolphins cut someone, they turn into studs. It's kind of just the way it goes.
Wes Welker will bring it back to where it started. I would love to see him.
Would love it.
Jason Garrett. I don't want Jason Garrett.
No thanks.
Yeah, just way too much. Get Bieniemy. Bieniemy's not leaving.
He's going to be a head coach, man. He's going to be a head coach.
Let me know.
He's not going to leave the offensive coordinating job at Kansas City to be the offensive coordinator for the Dolphins.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Mike Munchak, maybe, but look, whoever he brings in, Smoke is right. I'm going to have faith that McDaniel's picking the right person, and it's not just let me just pull somebody's name out of the hat, which is what I think Flores did the last couple of years.
He didn't even do that. He accidentally grabbed 2 names out of the hat. He didn't even grab 1 name out of the hat. He couldn't even make the decision.
Truer words have never been spoken. Munchak is O-line. Yeah, 100%. I like that. Look, there's a lot of opportunities out there. Okay, next question. Free agent. Where do you think the Dolphins need to go in free agency? Like position-wise. It doesn't have to be players.
Well, I want to start with this. It's time to bring Juice home. I remember when we first drafted Jarvis Landry, he made me so proud to be a Dolphins fan again. That guy plays with his heart. Such a dog. He brings that energy. He's an absolute leader. I would love to bring Jarvis Landry home. He was no question my favorite Dolphin while he was on the team. So I would love to see Jarvis come home. We got to go offensive line. You got to spend every penny possible up front. I think Devontae Adams is a stretch. There's no way in hell he's going to come to Miami and leave Aaron Rodgers to play with Tua. I'm sorry, but I mean, that's if I'm a wide receiver, I'm sticking with Aaron Rodgers too, just like how Gronk sticks with Brady. Yeah, give me this free agency
Devontae
list. I was looking at this the other day.
Devontae Adams, by the way, this is PFF. Taron Armstead of the Saints. I would love to see him come to Miami.
I think
He's
that
the
has
number
to be
2
our
guy.
top guy. I mean, there's no way that
100%.
he's not the top guy.
Chris Godwin, wide receiver at Tampa
Mike
Bay.
Williams. Mike Williams is who I want as a Miami Dolphin. Him with Waddle and Parker every other game would be fantastic. I'm very high on Mike Williams.
You think Parker's staying? I don't know if Parker stays, bro.
Well, I think he's under contract.
Yeah, but I don't know.
We'd have to trade him, and I think the Colts were going to give us a second-round pick for him, which I wouldn't mind because Chris Greer in the second round, he's a great second-round drafter. It's the first round where he's just terrible.
Chandler Jones, edge rusher. I think it depends on what happens with Agba.
You got to re-sign Agba.
I 100% agree. He should be like part of the top priority. Von Miller, he'll be available. Von Miller's not coming here. He's probably going to re-sign with the Rams.
Probably going to go win a Super Bowl.
Yep. J.C. Jackson of the Patriots, corner, number 6. Mike Williams, there you go. Wide receiver, Los Angeles Chargers.
Big fan of Big Mike. He's a beast.
Marcus Williams, safety from the Saints.
We don't need a safety, though.
Orlando Brown Jr. I said he was actually my number 1, but it looks like he's going to re-sign with Kansas City. There's a big
money talk. Money talk. They just lost a big
true.
game. You could lose some starters after losing a big game. I'm telling you.
Allen Robinson of the Bears, wide receiver. We thought about bringing him the last couple of years.
Here before.
Yeah, we were real close to bringing him here 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, that's what it was 2 years ago. I mean, I love Odell, but he's not going to sign with the Dolphins.
Jesse Bates of the Bengals, he blew up this year. I mean, again, that Bengals defense, but I think he'll resign in Cincinnati.
James Conner as a free agent. I'm about the James Conner or Leonard Fournette signing. I'm with that all day long. I don't think a running back is like a premium, but if you have a guy like James Conner or Leonard Fournette to carry the rock, I think that's more than you can ask for.
Ryan Jensen, center of the Bucks, he's not staying in Tampa now that Brady's gone. So he's going to end up somewhere. My hope is he ends. I would love to see him in Miami. Jadeveon Clowney, Randy Gregory, Stephon Gilmore, Carlton Davis. I'm just going to do the top 25. Honey Badger. And if there's somebody that stands out to you, let me know. Akeem Hicks,
Mike Gesicki,
Brandon Sharif, Darius Williams, Mike Gesicki.
Do we re-sign him?
Oh.
I mean, it doesn't bother me if we do or don't, to be honest.
So we'll come back to it. We'll do the last 4 in a second. With Gesicki, I really think that Gesicki is you got to look at McDaniel offense. Mike McDaniel's offense. It's Mike McDaniel, but I'm using it in the tense. You knew what I'm trying to say. Mike McDaniel's offense. The way that he's going about it, you have to be able to block at tight end. And Gesicki doesn't block. So I have a difficult time paying him, 14, 15 million a year.
Right.
For somebody who's not going to block and is going to play at the slot position anyway.
Well, I have an analogy for that. So when I was in high school and I played football, I was like the slow white kid, but I had really good hands. So I was that tight end that couldn't block. So they would just throw me out there to go catch passes, and that's basically it. And that's what Mike Gesicki is. So thankfully, we already drafted like 18 other tight ends that can block. So do you want to give him the franchise tag or however much you're going to have to give him to just go out there and catch passes? Or do you want to kind of invest in the lower cheap guys that we've already drafted that can block and just catch a couple passes? But
I'm going to reverse the question. Would you rather franchise tag Agba or would you rather franchise tag Gesicki?
Agba.
All day, right?
All day.
So,
not even a question.
So then, in my opinion, we don't re-sign Gesicki. It doesn't happen.
Look, Gesicki, here's my thing with him, though. He's the type of guy that where the Dolphins release him, he goes to another team and balls out.
Of course. I'm not saying that he's not. Gesicki's going to blow up wherever he goes.
I think he's worth that money? No, I really don't. I really don't.
For the Dolphins team that there is, no. But then you have to take into account, Smoke, they got to replace that production somewhere. And so where does that production come from? It comes from bringing in a top-tier wide receiver. So does Devontae Adams come here?
No.
You said money talks.
I mean, if he gets his 80 million, yeah, maybe he'll come. But that's what I'm saying, man. A wide receiver like that will turn down 80 million to play with an elite quarterback. Devontae would rather take 70 million and play with an elite quarterback than 80 million and play with Tua. I'm just being straight up.
Number 22, Emmanuel Ogbah. I do think that we get the deal done with him, but if there doesn't, I would love to see the tag done on him, even if we can't get it done. I love Ogbah. I think he's a really important part to this defense.
He's essential.
Yeah, I think he's essential to Jalen Phillips' progression too. I think you need him.
If we lose, our biggest priority is to keep everyone on our defense intact. You could do whatever the hell you want with the offense, but you cannot mess with that defense one bit. The only thing you can do is upgrade it. That's it. The corners are good. The safeties are great. I love our defensive front. We could beef up a little bit, upgrade the linebacker position a little, but I mean, I love our defense. I would keep that intact.
So this guy right here, Dalton Schultz, I think the Dolphins could go after him because he's not going to cost you $15 million a year. He's going to cost you 10 or 11, right? And he's good at blocking, and we know he can catch, right?
But we already have 4 tight ends on the depth chart, so I just don't see the value of signing someone when we have 4 guys behind Gesicki. One of them has to be able to block and catch the football.
So the question Smoke goes to then, are you okay with Durham Smythe and Hunter Long replacing the output? And I don't want to say output. Are you okay with them replacing Gesicki's playing time? Because that'll be what happens.
100%. Especially if we sign another receiver, yeah, 100%. I'm going to miss Mike Gesicki's one-handed catch, but, I mean, there's a 3-game span where he either wasn't getting targeted, didn't have a catch, didn't have more than 20 yards. It's not like we're losing Darren Waller or Travis Kelce. I mean, Mike's good. He's a solid tight end, but there's a certain elite class of tight ends, and I kind of look at it like a running back. You could replace him. I mean, Smythe was always catching 100. I thought he was catching more balls than Gesicki at one point. So, I mean, I don't value the tight end position as much as other people do.
Casey Hayward Jr. is number 25 at corner. Look, there's a few names up here that I think Taron Armstead, the guard from New Orleans, is somebody that I would love to see. I personally would like to see maybe Darren Schultz. Ryan Jensen, the center of Tampa Bay, is somebody that I would like to see. And then as far as a wide receiver, I think – so this is where I'm kind of at with the wide receiver, right? So NFL draft mock. So looking at the draft, mock draft, there's a few things that I think that we have to understand. So number one, we did not see any running backs on that roster, on that top 25. So we need a running back. So do you get that? Do you go out and get a veteran? Which I think is probably our best bet. I think it's.
Aren't you just tired of drafting late round running backs that just don't pan out?
We haven't even done that though, Smoke. We haven't really even done. I mean, we got a 7th round pick, but he's been on the practice squad.
Gaskin.
I don't want him, dude.
I don't want him either. Go sign James Conner. Go sign Leonard Fournette.
I want to see Duke re-signed. And
Duke,
I want to see.
I love Duke at Miami.
Who's the other guy that we got late in the year? Duke and God, I can't think of his name off the top of my head. The other guy we got late in the year too. I would like to see him resign.
Philip Lindsay.
I'd love to see Lindsay and Duke re-signed. And I personally wouldn't be mad, and I know I'm going to get killed for this. I wouldn't be mad at Frank Gore again.
Frank the Tank. Now, let him enjoy retirement.
Dude, he wants to play.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. He wants to play with his son. I promise you.
He's sick. You know who would have been a great running back for the Dolphins is Noshawn Moreno. He had the best 2 games ever and then tore his knee. I thought he was going to be a great running back.
Been there, done that. We already had that card. Already played that card, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He looked so promising. He was running hard, and then boom, his knee was gone.
All right, let me go into the draft here. Let me look at 27, 29. So here we have a linebacker from Georgia, Nakobe Dean. Personally, the 29th pick, I think we're trading out of. I don't think we're going to have a first-round pick this year.
There's no reason for us to have that pick. I mean, I would get rid of every first-round pick we had and build an elite roster. Like, what else are we going to do with draft picks? Like, I don't understand what else we're going to do. Sign the offensive lineman that you want. Stop trying to draft them. We've been doing it for 20 years. It doesn't work. We went 3 for 3 on the draft last year for the first time in Lord knows how many years. Use the draft capital to build elite, established starters in the league. I'm tired of the Russian roulette on draft picks. I get it. The draft's fun. It's hype. Everyone thinks this, that. Nah, give me the guys that have already made a name for themselves, that have proven themselves, and let's win now. I'm tired of this build for the future crap, bro. I'm done with it. Now's the time.
So I 100% agree with you, Smoking. So what I'll say is you go out, you spend money on the O-line. You go out, you spend money on a free agent wide receiver. You go out and get a veteran running back, and you draft those other areas that you need. Maybe another potential starting or good backup offensive lineman. I don't think you should draft I think you should draft a linebacker, a potential starting linebacker in the second or third round. And I think that's kind of where you need.
Let me ask you something. Say we build the offensive line through free agency and sign one other wide receiver. 2 is the quarterback. Are the Dolphins the best team in the AFC East?
Do we lose people on defense?
No. Like, this is just all hypotheticals.
Yeah, I mean, Buffalo's so good though, Smoke.
But why is Buffalo good?
I mean, let's call it like it is.
What's the difference between Buffalo and the Dolphins?
I mean, Stephon Diggs is a big one. And with
he
Josh
didn't have
Allen,
that great of a year this year.
But he still opens up the offense for that team. You have to give, even if the numbers don't show it, he opens up the offense for Josh Allen. Right? And I'm not a huge Josh Allen fan.
The biggest difference between the Dolphins and the Bills is Stephon Diggs?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, look, Josh Allen too. That's
the answer I was looking for. Now, imagine hypothetically, the Dolphins get Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, or Deshaun Watson. There is no doubt in my mind
we're the best team
in the AFC East. No doubt. Undisputed.
If we go out and get a big name free agent quarterback, I think we're automatically Super Bowl contenders as long as the right moves are made on the O-line.
Like, that's my only point. Like, I don't hate Tua. Like, I get confused as like a Tua hater. I think he's good. I just don't think he's elite. And as a guy who's been through the ringer, who's been bullied his whole entire life, has seen nothing but lousy teams play football. If an elite quarterback is out there and he wants to come here and you don't want him on your football team because you're so bought into Tua and not the Dolphins, you have a problem, bro, because I don't care who the quarterback of this team is. I want this team to start winning meaningful games. I'm tired of popping champagne for making the playoffs or making the wild card and getting blown out. And
we're not even popping champagne for that reason, Smoke. We're popping champagne because it was another year the undefeated team. That's the only reason this team pops champagne.
I mean, I have a playoff hat. It's the Miami Dolphins logo. It says playoff patch. And I'm so proud of that hat. And it's embarrassing that I am so proud of that wild card playoff patch hat because it is the most significant thing we have done in my 22 years of life is make it to the wild card game.
You true words have never been spoken, bro. And that's
I'm tired of being a sorry franchise, bro. I'm tired of it, man. I
really
am.
So what does your heart tell you about what's going to happen next year with McDaniel? I'm not saying to think with your head. I'm saying to think with your heart. And there's a difference. Thinking with your head, I believe you go into the track record and the history and you're like, probably not going to work out. But what does your heart tell you?
Before we signed McDaniel, I thought we were absolutely screwed with everything coming out with Ross. My heart tells me I'm very optimistic. Just by looking at him, I mean, he has me sold so far.
He gets you excited. That much I'll give him.
He gets me excited, but do I think this team right now, before any free agency
no one told you to
signings,
be born in the wrong era.
I wish I was conceived earlier. I would have loved to see Dan Marino growing up. Then I would have hated Tom Brady forever. But I'm very optimistic. I'm very, very optimistic. But do I think this team has any shot against competing against Buffalo? No. Do I see us going toe-to-toe with Kansas City in the playoffs? No. Do I see us going on the road into a cold, hostile environment against a top AFC team and walking out of there with the win? No. And not a lot of that, but the thing with me is, now I love the McDaniel hire, but when you have a young head coach and it's his first year head coach, and we're talking about the playoffs, and he's going up against guys like Andy Reid, maybe if the Steelers get in Mike Tomlin, or these experienced head coaches with a lot of playoff experience and hostile environments, that puts us at a disadvantage. But I mean, I don't see the hire as making us go from who we are now to an AFC contender unless he brings in the right staff and the right players. So I think the potential there on defense is 100% there. I think we have a defense to literally win a freaking Super Bowl if we could get there. But you got to beef up the offensive line, and you got to bring in another stud wide receiver, because we know Devontae Parker, he's going to miss every other game. And you can't have Mac Hollins, although I love him, you can't have him out there running routes all day long, or Albert Wilson, or these guys like that. You look at the Bengals, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase. I mean, all three of those guys are playmakers. So I think it all depends on what they do in the offseason. But right now, I think we're the same team as we were last year. And until I see something different, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, we're going to go win the AFC East, because I pounded my chest all year long last year going into last year's season. And look, we didn't even make the playoffs. So
Playoffs?
Unbelievable.
We're just trying to win a game.
Unbelievable.
Bro, I don't think you're wrong for feeling how you're feeling. I think that you've hit the nail on the head in so many different ways. I think it's unfair when some Dolphins fans get labeled as haters or, negative Nellies, because I think there's a difference between being negative Nelly or haters and being realistic about what's probably going to happen with this franchise or this team.
Amen.
And that's kind of where it's at. But I will say that watching McDaniel gives me a little tingle that makes me excited.
100%. 100,000%. I mean, just watching him get off the plane, I was like, that's my guy. Like that. He's got the Gucci tie on. The suit was clean as hell.
I know, bro.
You
ain't got to sell me, bro. I was like,
bro,
woo!
Pimping. The Pulse thing had me sold. And he was just Joe Burrow. He Joe Burrowed it. He literally reminded me of Joe Cool walking on and off that plane.
I want to see who the coordinators are going to be. That's big. That, to me, that is important.
You can have the best coordinators in the world, but if the players aren't good enough, it's not going to matter. You put Jesse Davis out there, you could have the best coordinator ever.
I get you, Smoke.
Blow up.
But the reality is, we already have a foundation here. We just need to make some changes. Not few, not a lot. We need to make some significant ones.
Right.
But we bring in the right coaching staff, and we have the foundation that's already there on defense and a couple of key pieces on offense, right? Like, let's call it what it is. Waddle's a beast.
Love him.
Waddle is potential top 10 wide receiver in the entire NFL.
Waddle's that dude, bro. I love Waddle. I'm a Waddle dude.
And so seeing what he's done with Deebo Samuel in San Francisco, knowing what Jalen Waddle accomplished in a crappy offense like the Dolphins had last year, bro, all I got to say is it'll be fun to watch. And the other thing that I like to say from it is that's why I'm like, you know what, whatever he decides to do on the O-line, or whatever he decides to do from the standpoint of running back, I have to be able to say, I'll back him at this moment, because he's not giving me any reason not to from his past. And there's a reason that Kyle Shanahan, everywhere he's gone, there's only been one coach that's followed him every single where he's gone. Mike McDaniel, because the dude is dependable, he's reliable, and you trust his instinct and his decision making.
My favorite thing about him is when I see him talk, like on these clips, he's just such a fantastic communicator. Like his ability to emphasize his points and just break it down in just such an intelligent but simplistic way. I think that's going to carry so far with this team because our roster is so young. So having a young coach like that where they could relate to him, and I think he's going to build real relationships with our players. I'm very, 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 very optimistic. I got faith in him because at this point, like, what else is there to have faith in? Like, you got to have faith. That's the only thing that this team gives you is faith every year. And it's either it dies or it lives. And it's died the last 20 years, but it's always going to come back. So you got to have faith. You got to have it.
All right, Smoke, I'm going to let some of these fans come on. If you want to hang out with me, you can, but I know you got stuff to do and you got places to go. So I want to give you an opportunity to obviously promote everything that you do. And I want to bring some people on, some fans on the panel, because I know they got opportunity. They want to talk about some things and they want to put their 2 cents worth in. You're more than welcome to stay. But I want to give you the opportunity to promote everything that you're doing, all your platforms, everything. Go.
Appreciate you. I'll stay on till like 11. So I'm definitely here to hear what the fans have to say. But basically, I mean, just check me out on Twitter, at Nicky Smokes. I just love making videos for the Dolphins community, expressing my opinions and listening to you guys and going back and forth. I do tons of giveaways. So be on the lookout. Just follow me on Twitter at Nicky Smokes. I have a Dolphins podcast called The Smoke Show. I will be recording that tonight. If you ever want to hop on, let me know, brother. We go a little back and forth.
I'm in. Just let me know. Just let me know when, bro. I'm in. Tuesday nights are I usually do whatchamacallit, the live version of the Miami Sports Music Power Hour with Cameron, Jamie Bahamas, and the Honorable Solo D. We do an hour from 8 to 9 on our channel.
All right. Well, I'll make it work. Don't worry about that. I'll make it work. But yeah, just check it out on Apple Podcasts. It's called The Smoke Show. Just show some love on that. And like I said, I'm always doing giveaways for the people, always trying to give back. So just check me out and we'll be in touch.
That sounds awesome. All right, Smoke is going to stay up here. This is Miami Sports Music, Clock Blockers, home of the #1 Miami fan morning show. Super excited to be hanging out with y'all on this beautiful Tuesday. Usually on Tuesday, we had Daniel Oyefusi. Daniel came on yesterday because we were supposed to have Alex Dono on today. Dono had to reschedule to Thursday, so there's just a lot of moving parts. But as always, we're always here for you, the fans, and we're always here for you to give you the best content there is. So we're going to stay on now. We're going to do a little bit of Dolphin chat or Dolphin panel. So in the chat, I put the link for you to come on. Come on, let's talk. Let's have a good time. Nick and I are here to have your questions. If you can, hit the like button if you haven't done so already. Over 150 people watching, only 86 likes. Hit the like button. It doesn't cost you a thing. And if you can, donate to the channel. Help the channel grow. If you guys see the pin, you'll see the links to Cash App and PayPal. You guys can use that, or you guys can use the donate button at the bottom of the chat, which is the $ button down at the chat. Smoke, you owe $5 to the swear jar today, just so you know, sir. And yeah, we're gonna have a good time. Chef Chu said hit that like button. All right, let's start bringing in some people to the panel. My man.
Where's all my money?
Let's bring in my man, Drubbatron. What's up, Drubbatron?
What's going on, guys?
What's going on, man? Good morning to you, man.
Good morning. So I'm just working here.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Trying to pay some bills.
Hey, I get it. I get it. I'm working too. I understand. Let me get Big John Stud on. What's up, Big John?
Just had to come flip flop with you for a little bit, bro.
Hey, that's okay. You can call me a flip-flopper, Big John.
I
take it.
But I know you're watching. I do it purposely. I know you're watching. I want you to hear me, bro. And I'm sorry, Nick. You've sucked for 20 years. I've sucked for 40, Nick. Deal with it. It happens. I'm going to tell you, Nick.
Hey, we're in it together, my brother. At least you got to see Dan Marino play.
Not really, bro. Dan did the good thing in 83 to 87. You know, I was 5 years old. I could semi-throw a football like 4 yards.
The best quarterback I ever saw was Chad Pennington. There's a big difference there.
No, we differ. I think Jay Fiedler was a better quarterback than Chad Pennington.
Jay Fiedler was that dude. I was like 4 years old when we had Jay Fiedler.
Listen, man, your problem. See, it's all about perspective. You guys don't like Tua because supposedly he is an elite. I'm going to ask you a question because, I mean, I hear you guys talk and Steven flip-flops. First he wears beige flops, then they're black, then he wears pink to match his shirt. I know how Steven works.
Don't hate. You sound like a hater. Hate is not a good color on you, Big John.
Actually, I do hate that part because I've never been able to wear flip-flops because of an accident when I was a little kid. So, yes, I do hate the fact that you get to wear flip-flop and I can't. But neither here nor there. I digress. Listen to what I'm saying.
I digress.
Yeah, I'm going to use reason's term. I can use it. I digress. So at the end of the day, you know, people talk back and forth. I hear Josh Allen. I hear Patrick Mahomes, elite quarterback. So what you're telling me is you guys are okay with the illusion of hope. That's what you're telling me.
That's all we have. That's all we have, Big John.
That's all you have every year for the last 30.
Okay, so why is it a problem, though?
Let me ask you a question. You had the illusion of hope with Dan Marino, right? We got Dan the Man. Did Dan the Man do anything for you? No.
Nope.
He didn't. He threw for 1 million yards. He won the KC game. He pumped his fist when he tore his calf. Irving Fry away from catching touchdowns to going to prison. Okay? All these wonderful things that we forget. What did that do for you? Nothing. So let's say you bring in Deshaun Watson, right? All right, he might go to jail for prostitution like 2 weeks later, but that's fine. We'll bring him in. Let's say he doesn't make the playoffs 2 out of the 5 years. And the 2 years he does make it, let's say you get to the AFC Championship game 3 times.
Please,
but you never make it.
Bro, let me please go to the AFC Championship game.
What if you win?
No. You're not going to win. It's Miami. That's what we do. He's going to tear a knee. They're going to kill him. He gets jumped by some hijacker. That's what we do. Isn't that what we do? Don't we say Miami always wins the game they're not supposed to win?
So we might as well just let Jacoby Brissett be the quarterback. Might as well let Jacoby start, right? What's the difference between Brissett and Watson if they're both playing for the Dolphins, right? So what's it matter?
Well, at least you know Brissett's not going to go to jail. That's a big difference. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know. Maybe you're.
Fact.
I mean, if you're Watson, I'm pretty sure you can pay off the guy to give you cable TV, so it doesn't matter. But I'm just saying.
Yo, your takes are straight hot, crazy.
If Watson spends 1 day in jail, I will pay everyone's swear jar for 3 days.
Say what?
Oh, if
Watson spends 1 day in jail, I will cover everyone's swear jar for 3 days.
Listen, Wait.
One day in jail.
I know the potty mouse up in here.
Oh, please. Oh, bro. Hold up.
Did you hear that, Steven?
A day in jail.
Write that down. Smoke said that if Watson spends at least 1 day in jail, that he will cover everybody's swear jar for 3 days.
Yep.
Smoke,
We are
talking to
that receipt, bro.
You know you're talking to the guy who every time.
And I'm bringing on everybody who cusses.
He's not going to jail.
Oh my God. Okay, I've been saying
all the potty mouths.
I'm bringing on everybody who cusses. Oh my goodness! Hey, real quick, Alita Parison says, "What do you guys think of Kareem Hunt in a Mike McDaniel offense?" Smoke, I'll let you take that, and I'm going to bring on Russell and Alexander while you're talking.
Would love Kareem Hunt. Would love him, but then half of Dolphins Twitter would have like that moral, ethical dilemma that he kicked that girl in the face 5 years ago, which is atrocious. So if everyone hates Watson for allegations, I don't know how we're going to accept Kareem Hunt on the Miami Dolphins. But Kareem Hunt, the player, he's a fantastic player.
Oh, it's different. You can just say she tried to punch him and he kicked her in self-defense. You can't defend 22 sexual allegations.
Bro, he punted a girl in the face. He punted her in the face.
Do we know if she punted him in the bathroom? Do we know if he fought her in the bathroom? They fought.
All right, so if a girl,
are we really having this conversation?
You would punt a girl
just
in the
for
face.
Shits and giggles, we are.
Swear jar. Come
he's
on,
paying.
bro.
He's paying. You're not gonna pay for it.
No, he's not. He's not paying yet.
I know, Stephen. I can hear.
All right, Russell, dude, Big John's the man, bro. Russell and Alexander, what's up, guys?
Did you listen to the panel last night, Stephen? Were you awake for the beginning of
I was not. After my show,
you need to go back and watch it.
I look.
It was good.
First of all, Russell, what are you trying to do with your beard, bro?
Yo, that is
you
a
trying
great
to be like
beard.
me?
That is
you
a
trying to
great
be like
beard.
me, Russell?
I'm already past you, and this only took me a month.
Bro,
nah, I took it off.
Yeah.
Russell, you look. I think you look okay, Russell. You're all right. You're cool.
What's up, Russ?
You're special.
Oh, not much working.
What do you think of the show this morning and all the?
I only caught the tail end of it, but I'm just excited for McDaniel. I'm very, very optimistic about this coaching hire. Like I said, if it wasn't going to be an experienced coach like a Doug Peterson or Jim Harbaugh, Mike McDaniel was the guy for me. I'm really hoping that he brings in Vic for his DC. And I don't know if you guys have heard or not, but I'm actually hearing that Mike McDaniel's trying to go after Pep Hamilton as his OC.
So Pep everybody's telling me Pep signed as the Houston offensive coordinator last night.
Oh, that sucks.
And I would have loved to have him. Like it would have been. Don't get me wrong, that was my number one guy. That's exactly
that John Omri, the one from San Francisco. He just joined Chicago, I think.
Yeah. So I mean, look, it's starting to get limited on who you can bring in. All right, let me bring in Crypto. What's up, Crypto?
Hey, Steven, what's going on?
What's up, man? I got Smoke up here with us hanging out this morning.
Yeah, I know. Smoke was right, man. I'm going to have to add to his pot. Watson ain't going to jail. I will add 1 Bitcoin to that as well.
Whoa. All right, Chef Shu. All right, so now, just so everybody knows, if Watson spends at least 1 day in jail, Smoke is going to pay the swear jar for 3 straight days after for everybody. And Crypto's going to add 1 full Bitcoin. Crypto, you better pay up, bro. I'm not playing. That's a
Crypto. If he goes to prison, Crypto, you're giving me a Bitcoin.
$40,000 Bitcoin, bro.
Hey, I will say this. I don't think he's going to jail. I would take in on that bet.
Hey, it's not my bet. It just helps me out. I'm not betting.
And honestly, you want to know what's sad about it? You want to know why I don't think he'll go to jail? It is simply because of who he is, the money he has, and the atmosphere of being one of the biggest stars in the. I can tell you right now, if it was regular Joe like you or me, we would be in prison already. We would have already been indicted. Period.
For the same reason, nothing's going to happen to Stephen Ross in regards to all this Brian Flores. Nothing's going to come from either of those things.
I don't think it should. When it comes to the fact that he literally just put in his best. Robert
Kraft. It's not even going to see a trial. It's not even going to get to.
Well, the NFL won't allow it to get it to trial.
No, it's going to get settled. It's going to get settled before it even gets to discovery.
Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah, it'll get settled. Right, Russell's right. All the money and power he has is the reason why he's.
But I would still love to see Stephen. Like, I just feel like Stephen Ross should sell the team based on all the craziness. Like it's.
Let me ask you something, Stephen.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something? You
ahead.
Keep bringing up Stephen Ross selling the team, and I understand why. I understand why. But can I ask you a question? When it comes to an NFL owner, and when it comes to Stephen Ross, haven't we been begging and pleading for him to do whatever it takes to win? It's a simple yes or no.
I agree with Russell.
Because if the answer is yes, all he did is what every other NFL owner would have done.
Now ask me why I want him to sell the team.
All right, why do you want him to sell the team?
Has nothing to do with that he tried to cheat to win. It has to do that he has failed at every turn with everything he has done.
He couldn't even cheat properly.
He couldn't even cheat. Exactly, bro.
Cheating.
Bro,
that ain't his fault.
Hold on, Russell. Hold on. I'm not done. This man has done everything in the world and has been wrong at every single turn. The moment he came on to be our owner, it has been nothing but a SH you know what show.
Yep.
You can say
I think the best quote that I ever heard. I
Is
saw
good, but overall bad.
I
We've
saw
had
it on
Bully
Twitter.
Gate.
Since Stephen Ross took over this team, we've had more black eyes than playoff wins. It's despicable. It's disgraceful.
We've had more what? We've had more
More-
what?
More
More
black
black
eyes
coaches.
than playoff wins.
More black
eyes.
coaches.
Yeah,
Black eyes.
Black eyes.
Black
Bro, I thought you said black eyes. I was like, hold up, Trebetron.
No.
What are you saying?
You're not
Black
I
mean,
eyes.
that's a good thing.
I
got a lot
got
of
you.
black
You gotta be
guys
careful.
in
You gotta
the office,
enunciate
coaching
correctly.
staff everywhere.
Dropatron is saying
Chris
he doesn't
Sims, y'all
believe
heard
in
Chris Sims the other
diversity,
day?
Steven.
That's what I thought he was saying for a minute. I was like, Drub, I'm gonna have to kick you off, bro.
Black eyes. Black eyes.
Okay, all right.
Black eyes. So.
Next time.
Look, I like the black guys that they bring in too. That's good. We need diversity. But no, the black eyes. Black eyes.
Well, hey, Chris Talaka says, I thought he said black eyes too. I'm telling you, I had to
black
do
eyes.
like, I'm like, hold up. I know I'm deaf out of one ear, but I got one good one, and I'm pretty sure I heard. All right, I didn't hear what I heard.
It sounded eerily close, though. I'll give you that.
It's
Steven.
close.
Yeah,
They're
it
too
did
close
sound
words.
close.
I need to figure out how to rephrase that. When you read it, it looks fine, but when you say it out loud, it doesn't.
No, I'm gonna have to hit Undercover Brother on you. A quote from that wonderful movie. Where I come from, we like to pronounce our E's and our R's. E's and R's. All right. So real quick, let me ask you a question, Smoke, because I know you don't have too much longer with us. Do you think, Smoke, that based on what you've heard from the fan base, that when the season starts there will be an overall positive optimism, or do you think it'll be an overall here we go again?
It's definitely gonna be positive. It's definitely gonna be positive.
I agree, because I think the Twitter response has been positive with McDaniel.
Here's my one thing, and I'm guilty of it as well. So most of Dolphins Twitter, I'd say 90%, myself included, we all wanted Tua over Herbert. I mean, I remember I wrote something out, Tua or Riot. I wanted nothing with Herbert. Now, I know some people out there might want him, but 90% of Dolphins Twitter wanted Tua.
I wanted Joe Burrow.
I know everyone was thinking about Jim Harbaugh, whatever, but in reality, I mean, probably wasn't going to happen. So it was between Dabble, however the hell you say it, and Mike McDaniel. And I feel like most Dolphins Twitter got their guy again in Mike McDaniel, myself included. So I'm just petrified that us Dolphin fans getting what we want again is going to be the wrong thing for this franchise.
I don't think we know what we want, bro. I think that's part of the issue, Smoke. I think that we as a franchise, as a fan base, what we believe what we should have and what's been given to us, I don't think there's a right thing here. And I think that, you look at, you can go back all the way to the Saban decision with Breeze and Culpepper. Every decision that we've been forced to take,
that's what I'm saying. It's like we're cursed. Like, we're cursed, bro. Like, whatever we do, we should do it's like betting, right? So when everyone bets one team, you always bet on the other team because they're going to win. And that's what the Dolphins should do. They should just listen to everyone and do the opposite.
What are you saying there, Big John? Because I see you talk. The reason I put you on mute is because I can hear you unwrapping the candy. I can hear it.
I'm not unwrapping the candy. I was moving the plant. You're incorrect. Just so you know.
What are your thoughts on that?
I understand where you're going, Nick, and you're petrified and all this. Man, Nick, you gotta toughen up, dude. For real, you're about to fall over.
What do you mean toughen up, bro?
Listen,
there's nobody tougher than a Miami Dolphin fan.
And you live in Baltimore. Who told you to live in the snow, Steven?
Bro, I just said that there's nobody. First of all, I hate living up north. And
that's your fault.
You're right.
No, don't blame anybody but you, Steven.
I hate it too.
Help the channel grow. I'm just saying. But
help the channel grow so I can clean my driveway, guys. I want to live in Baltimore. I'm Steven. Listen, Nick,
Big John is on some other stuff this morning.
I'll explain later why. You missed the beginning of my explosion last night. You gotta go back and watch. Here's the thing. I have a different perspective on Tua than the rest of you for one simple thing. And it's not because I'm a Tua-neer or love Tua. I just look at
Anon.
logic.
Come
and
on,
common
Big
sense.
John. You're too anon. Stop it.
You're too anon, aren't you?
Yeah, I know, right? Does it look like I would put a dolphin on my face, bro? Do you really think that, bro?
Yeah.
Get out of here, bro. You owe me a Bitcoin just for that comment. So
No,
it's
that's
not even that.
Andreas.
I just use common sense, which you guys don't use. In college, Tua had all the weapons. Herbert had none, right? Who was the one, Tua or Riot? You were, correct? Let me finish. Now we bring Tua to the NFL. We give Tua Herbert's weapons in college. It's an analogy. And Herbert has all the weapons. Now Tua looks like total SHIT because I don't feel like paying Steve any more money. And Tua and Herbert is good. So why don't we try this, guys? Give Tua some offensive linemen who can block without him getting his ribs destroyed. My daughter can sack Tua, and she's 2. Maybe a couple of weapons
Bro,
would help.
let's be honest. Can your daughter really sack Tua?
Yes.
Yeah, she could probably throw him 15 yards across the field.
Hey, listen. My daughter, at least Jesse Davis, falls backwards. My daughter has learned to fall forward.
If she's up against Chris DeLocca said, bro, it's done. There's no secret key to unlocking Tua unless it's his chastity belt.
Oh my God.
Well, y'all are crazy this morning.
What?
Between the chat and y'all are on some other stuff. All right,
That's
real quick.
brutal, John.
You're laughing because he typed it, Steven. No, you're laughing because he typed it. Because I've said some stuff up here on video. Oh my God! Big John made a comment! And you explode like I did some, that panel that joins in.
I genuinely hope that Big John is right. Like, I'm not a weirdo. I don't watch the Dolphins play and pray for Tua to throw an interception every play. Like, I want Tua to go out there, throw for 350 and 4 touchdowns every single game. And I hope John's right. I really hope he's right. I hope we give him the offensive line, the weapons that he needs. I hope we give him everything that he needs. But even if he gets that and he still doesn't look like that dude, like you're out of excuses. There's nothing left, bro. You watch Herbert his rookie year with the worst offensive line in the league win rookie of the year. Like, there's levels to this shit. There's another $2 I'm going to owe to the jar. You watch a quarterback, you know if they can make plays and keep plays alive by themselves. Like, that's the difference. That's what we need as Miami Dolphins. But I hope you're right. I hope Tua makes a jump so we don't have to trade. I'd rather build around Tua. I was pounding my chest for Tua, and we got him. So I hope it works out.
I was pounding my chest too.
But I've heard excuses for Ryan Tannehill for 9 years, bro. And then you give him the perfect system in Tennessee, and what's he do? He fumbles the bag still. So
you guys
there's got to be a point where you got to win games because of your quarterback and not the system around him.
20 games. Tannehill played 120 and he sucked.
He played 20 games, got benched 3 times, and has lost the 2 most important games in his career.
Can I ask you one thing? That this is what. Hold on, I'm going to get off the panel, so you don't have to hear me.
No. I don't want you to get off the panel. Stay on. I'm just bringing other people on.
Steven,
okay.
I'm just going to let you know, Steven, I'm not giving you one full Bitcoin. I'm giving you a fraction of a Bitcoin.
See, no, don't be. No, you see, now you're taking it back, crypto.
I'm giving you a fraction. I just checked the price. I just checked the price of one full one. I'm not ready to give you a full one.
Hey,
yeah, I need Ethereum to bounce back up first, and then I'll cover everyone's bet.
See, I can't with y'all. I can't.
Make sure you sit there and send Steven 2 redheads to massage him every day. His wife will kill him.
I'm a married man. I'm married.
You don't got to do anything.
No. You get me in trouble.
Optics.
You get me in trouble. Baby, if you're listening, I love you. I don't know who this guy is on the panel. I ain't never met him in my life. I don't know who this dude is, okay? You ain't about to get me in trouble, Big John. No, sir.
I'm definitely a Big John fan. He's got my vote.
All right, let me bring out some other people to the panel because y'all getting me in trouble over here. Let me bring out.
Boys, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for having me on, but I got to go head out.
Hey, everybody clap for Smoke. Shout out to Smoke.
All right, Smoke.
Did you have fun this morning? Was this better than the first time?
Yeah, all day. This was fantastic.
We got to have you on like once every other week or once a week.
Bro, but you got to hit me up before my bedtime, dude. I am in bed by 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone. I'm 22.
Yo, send me.
What you doing going to bed that early? You in Australia?
Well, I wake up at 5. I'm an early bird. I love waking up early. That's my thing.
Send me all your information, like your phone number and stuff through Twitter, and I'll hit you up on your phone and everything. All right.
All right, boys. It's been a pleasure. Kill the rest
Easy
of the
smoke.
show.
All right, let me bring on some people here. Let me bring on Andrevius. Let me bring on Alexander. Let me bring on Hangry Al, and let me bring on Shake Money. What's up, gentlemen?
How's it going, guys?
Hey, first things first,
before we get started.
What's going on,
first
guys?
Things first, before we get started, living in Up North, especially New York, is the best thing ever. Okay?
New York sucks. Boo this man. Boo.
The Knicks trash.
Knicks suck. Knicks. Hey, by the way,
Chinese food, the pizza.
breaking news: CJ McCollum of Portland just got traded. They are doing a fire sale, which means Damian Lillard, Dame time, will be available somewhere. He is on the move.
It's just a matter of time for Lillard comes to the Knicks. It's just a matter of time for Lillard comes to the Knicks.
I ain't gonna lie. I do think the Knicks are going to make a run.
He's going to Philadelphia in the Ben Simmons trade.
CJ McCollum went to New Orleans. He went to New Orleans.
Lillard said he wants to go to the Knicks. He wants to play for the Knicks.
Oh, that's such a Knicks fan to say something like that. But I do think that we will be seeing Damian Lillard trade here in the next few days. I really think that's going to happen.
That's the first time they've done something right in 40 years because their owner sucks. You know?
James Dolan is definitely the worst owner in sports. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, I mean, he threw out Charles Oakley.
It's
what
James.
He do with Charles Oakley?
Oh man, don't get me started on what he did with Oakley. Angry Al, I'm trying to bring you on, Al. All right, real quick. All right, let me say hello to these other people. Alexander, put yourself on mute. Shake Money, what's up, Shake Money?
Man. I'm sorry.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
My guy, how are you?
Another beautiful day in Zamunda.
Zamunda.
He's shaking money.
By the way, there's only one reason I like the Knicks, because they gave us Pat Riley. Other than that, I don't like them.
That's it.
And let me tell you something. One of the reasons why Ross will never sell the team, because of the fan base, it'll set a bad precedent to the NFL, because then the New York Giants are going to want their fan base is going to want them to sell their team. The Browns are going to want their fan base to sell their team. So at the end of the day, they're not going to allow that to happen because, angry fans, because all the other NFL teams are going to follow suit and try to have them sell their teams. So
look, I definitely see there, but it's on the fan base to, I think, be a part of that movement, dude, and setting that up. All right, I want to talk more about that. Give me a second. Let me say hello to these other two people. Andrevius, sir. Hello, Andrevius.
We need to change the slogan to "Home of the Real Crybabies." I sit here and watch y'all cry every goddamn day about things that are way out of your control. Stop crying. Go outside. God damn.
Hey, Swear Jar. Swear Jar. Nick Smoke, if you're still, I know you owe at least $12 to the Swear Jar this morning. Who else owes to the Swear Jar this morning? You owe to the Swear Jar.
That's a cry. What are you doing, Steven? Don't do it to us, Vegas.
I'm just saying. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Hangry Al is in the building. What's up, Hangry? Hangry, are you making sandwiches right now?
Actually,
I thought he was in the movie of Dexter. I was scared of that guy. I saw him putting on the gloves. I'm like, oh, shit.
Hey, just so y'all know, Hangry Al out the Pembroke Pines,
That's
right?
only on Sunday. Yeah.
Pembroke Pines. Go check out my man in Pembroke Pines, the number one sub shop in Southern Florida.
Where?
I own Hangry Al.
It's in Pembroke Pines.
Hangry Al. You guys do Uber Eats or you guys do Uber Eats or
Uber Eats, DoorDash.
That defeats the purpose. You're not gonna meet him by Uber Eats. You gotta go to the shop.
You gotta enjoy the shop.
Yeah, I mean, look where I'm at right now. I'm at work. So.
All right, one more person, and then we can get to talking more. Let me bring on one of the best people in the world, Mr. Clanging and Banging himself, Von Joe. What's up, Von Joe?
Yo, what's up, Steven?
Von Joe, that's my new name for you. Clanging and Banging.
Hold on, real quick. I don't hate Tua. I love the Dolphins. Big difference. Real quick question, because I heard Big John was talking a lot, right?
He was talking a lot of smack, yo.
Hold on.
And he owes money to the Swear Jar, too, Big John.
I want to know if Big John's going to go ahead and back up his talk. Now, if Watson don't do a day in jail, is he going to do the Swear Jar? Is he gonna pay for 3 days?
My man, listen. I don't have to pay for 3 because I didn't tell him to pick 3.
I need.
Nick,
Listen. If you're gonna talk that talk, I need a yes or no.
Wait. First of all, I don't miss when I say something. You can look at. I have receipts about 6 miles long. Everybody here, including Steven, was telling me Deshaun Watson was coming to the Dolphins, and I told them he's not coming here. Everybody got depressed, cried, went home. I don't hide, bro. I'll pay him for 1 day. But he's going to jail. I'm telling you right now.
And I can't
tell you why I go,
yes or no.
but I do. So when he goes to jail, what are you going to do? Jump off a building?
Wait a minute. Hey, but hold on. Hold on. There's a monkey wrench.
Yes.
By the way, just so we could clarify this, because there could be a monkey wrench in this. If he does go to jail and gets out the same day, then he didn't spend the day in jail. So you got to clear that up.
That's a technicality.
Exactly.
We're not going on
spend overnight.
That man.
That's what she said.
Hey, by the way, real quick.
Real quick about it.
Hold on. Scummy says Zamunda beats Wakanda all day, every day.
Hell yeah.
I don't know about that, bro. Wakanda, baby. Wakanda forever. I'm gonna go Wakanda beats Zamunda.
Zamunda has McDowell's, all right?
McDowell's.
You have McDowell's, baby.
My favorite thing is still, did you happen to catch the professional football contest last night? It was most exhilarating. The Giants of New York took on the Packers of Green Bay. And in the end, they kicked the out-long pigskin through a big H. It was most exhilarating. Lay off the crap, son.
Son, if you want to continue working here,
lay off the drugs.
So I want to know, why am I known as a Tua hater?
I don't know.
You are accepted. It's okay. It's okay.
No, I just love the Dolphins, and I want to see
y'all do this thing where y'all gotta defend y'all honor about hating Tua. It's okay. I've embraced being Tua non. You Tua haters don't accept it. Just accept it.
That's
put a dolphin on my face. I'm not doing that.
All my life I hated trash, so hey.
No, don't.
That's what it is.
Hey, good.
Nobody hates Tua. He has a 100% approval rating.
Where? Please let me know where, so I can. Yes.
Tua is beloved.
At his house. His mom loves
in Hawaii. In Hawaii, maybe.
Definitely at Andrevius's house. Andrevius's house, yes.
Nationwide
is on your side.
Speaking of fan clubs,
next to my Greg Camarillo shrine.
Your Greg Camarillo shrine. Hey, Greg Camarillo gets free beers for life in Miami. I don't care what nobody says.
But I see everybody getting hyped up again.
Hey, speaking of fan clubs, don't forget, man. Next year, the Noah's Arks get on the ship, man, because Noah's Ark is gonna take off next year. Noah Igbinoghene will be the quarterback next year. Number 2.
Who? Noah who?
Noah Igbinoghene.
No. I heard what you said, Shake Money, but I don't know why anything would give you an inkling that that's going to happen.
Listen, Noah,
X is getting traded. That's why.
He has no idea what an arc is. Okay, all right, leave it there.
But Steven, real quick,
she's staying.
No,
Steven, I was listening to you and Smoke earlier today about that first round pick. I say that first round pick does need to be Dean out of Georgia, the inside linebacker, polish off our defense. Because that's the easiest unit to finish off right now. We just need an inside linebacker.
They need to trade out of that first round pick.
I wouldn't be opposed.
No, I do not.
We got to finish the defense.
I do not want to see the Dolphins draft on night 1.
Why not?
An inside linebacker
that's
like
crazy, Steven.
Have you seen?
You don't want to improve the team.
No. Trade out of it.
How are you improving the team by trading out of that spot?
Because you can get a second round pick and another. Huh?
What are we going to do at inside linebacker then?
We can get another one in the second round.
Give Steven credit. Steven is right. Steven is right for once. And he's not flip-flopping. You trade the pick, you get Calvin Ridley.
Pick.
You trade it. I would trade it and get Calvin Ridley in a heartbeat. I don't need an inside linebacker. Go sign KJ Wright. He's a free agent. You know, why do you want another rookie?
No,
you can't play.
How much is it going to cost him, though?
You have a young defense. The defense is young.
There is so much.
That would be the
Bonjo,
easiest group to make it grow together.
Bonjo, there's so much value in the second and third round, bro. There's so much value.
We're done growing, Bonjo.
No,
not
like him. Not like him.
They don't want to grow, Bonjo.
Okay, if we can get some good picks, I can see trading the pick. Just don't trade it just to trade it.
And that dude is a beast at inside linebacker. Sideline to sideline? Come on. Don't do that.
Bro, I personally think trade the 29th overall pick, go eat a sub at Hangry Owl's, and call it a freaking day. Because there's
everybody's gonna be tight when you see them gashing us up the middle, up the A gap, and there's nobody to fill it.
Come on, bro. Hangry, what do you think we should do? Should we trade out of the first round?
We do need a linebacker, though.
I think trade out of the first round, or if you can't find a suitable trading partner, pick the best running back in the draft. Who you'll be.
Why do we need a running back? Hold on, time out. Hold on. If McDaniels is this offensive line guru and running back guru, you telling me that he can't do it with Duke, Lindsey, and Dokes?
He should
be even bring back Breda?
Yeah, he should be able to do it.
I'm
not calling for the Duke
just because he's good at running backs and offensive linemen, he doesn't mean he's a miracle maker. I mean,
give him the tool.
But Duke Johnson gave us 200-yard games.
For the first time, and that was with a crappy offensive line.
Duke Johnson is a pass.
And that was with a crappy offensive line. He did that. Imagine what he do with a good offensive line.
Listen, y'all.
So we don't need to draft a running back necessarily.
Y'all falling for it. He been in the league for a while.
Swear jar.
It's a reason.
We'll see. Duke Johnson, up until the time he came to Miami, was only seen as a pass catching back. He was never an every down. I mean, in Miami, sure. At the University of Miami, sure, but in the NFL, he was only ever used as a pass catching back, and I gotta believe there's a reason for that. Whether it's because I think Duke Johnson played well because nobody respected.
He was misused, just like Waddle was being misused.
Oh, no,
he's not only a slot receiver; he's a boundary receiver too. It's the same thing with Waddle. Duke Johnson was misused, just like Waddle was misused his career.
But Duke Johnson said himself that he was when he got into the NFL, he was too obsessed with his speed, and he relied on his speed versus running behind his pads. He said that himself, and you saw when he came to Miami, he ran behind his pad. He showed his power.
Ooh.
He was stiff-arming people, putting people into the ground.
Hold up. Breaking news, not Dolphins related. Steelers are scheduled to interview ESPN commentator Louis Riddick for their vacant GM position.
Mm-hmm.
That's big, y'all. That's big.
Nice.
Interesting.
I like Louis Riddick a lot. I like Louis Riddick a lot, and I honestly wanted him as our GM a couple of years ago.
I always take him over Greer.
Yeah.
Sure. But Bonjo,
now you guys might get your wish.
Johnson.
He might just trade for Tua, guys. He likes Tua more than we do.
Louis Riddick does like him some Tua.
He likes him more than we do.
So that's the thing. You can like Tua from far away, but when you see him up close, you're like, hold on, man, time out. What's really going on here?
Oh my God!
All right, I gotta get rid of this.
I'm not even gonna answer that.
Man, Joe, that's brutal.
Listen, I'm just saying.
That's brutal, Brian Joe. That's brutal.
Hey, guys, real quick, hold up.
Look fine in the club when them lights come on. You're like, hold on, man. What I was dancing with all night? What's really good?
Stop lying. Man, you know you would like to hang out with Tua. You know how many women Tua will get you? You're so full of it right now.
Listen, I'm a married man with 3 kids. I'm a married man with 3 kids. I'm good.
Tua's chalky milk.
You try to get all us married men in trouble, bro. You better stop, bro. Hey, real quick, guys. Hangry out. Go ahead and shout out your story.
The problem is I'm real and you want to flip-flop. Don't lie.
Go ahead, Angry Al.
Bro, if you want a good sub, a nice big Philly cheesesteak, a delicious Cuban, or even just some good old-fashioned meatballs, come over to Angry Al, man. We're on Sheridan Street.
And we're talking about subs. Big John subs. When he says never mind, I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go get myself.
Pause the meatballs. Pause.
Let me ask you guys something.
Pause the delicious meatballs.
Did you think Allen and Buffalo looked like anything the first 2 years? I thought he looked like a buck.
First, he was trash.
The first 2 years.
The first 2 years of Allen, he couldn't throw the ball straight to save his life. He kept throwing interceptions.
Josh Allen.
But he always had
serious
that athletic
accuracy
ability.
issues.
he always had a cannon and athletic ability. They just
Right,
tweaked
that's all he had.
the radar. Like, yo, just throw it to the right person, and you're good. And that's what they did.
Hey, where did Big John
They
go?
did
Big
give him
John, you left.
Stephon
Come
Diggs.
back, Big John.
That didn't hurt him much neither.
Yeah, but the thing is, when we've done this before, where we get a speedy receiver, but at the same time with Tannehill, his accuracy was so horrible that he underthrew a Wallace. He was all over the place with Wallace. Everybody forgot we had a speedy receiver. We couldn't hit him.
Tanner killed. Tanner killed.
Yeah, Tanner killed.
Alexander, what's up, Alexander?
What's up again, guys?
You keep on going in and out,
out,
bro. I'm trying to keep up with you.
My bad. Hey, my bad. I'm back. So, why is there? I don't understand that. Why is still everybody so negative about this hiring of McDaniel, man?
People are not.
Like,
people are.
They're not negative.
I don't think they're negative, bro. I think
they just cautiously optimistic.
Exactly. You can't be negative because the thing is, I'm not negative, but I'm not excited. I'm lukewarm because we still have the issue where, okay, yeah, if he fixed the offense, we've been here before as Dolphin fans, but we have a great offense. Our defense looked like trash. All right, we fixed the defense. Offense looked like trash. All right, we still can't draft the right players. Get rid of the GM, keep the coach. All right, get rid of the coach, bring in a new GM. We keep running around in cycles. We don't do everything as a unit.
VJ, I think Greer, in my opinion, has done an excellent job with this team, man. He really has. But
Greer did
he's
great
done an excellent job with the draft.
Last draft so far. Everybody keeps saying Greer was great. No, because right now, if we're talking present moment, that man had 3 draft picks that were bust in the first round. Tua, I'm saying as of right. No, I'm saying as of right now.
Whoa, Vonjo, don't. Hold on. You about to come in here and drop a bomb and say Tua is a
B word. Don't say the B word.
You just said Tua is a bust.
Not yet. You can't put the B word out yet.
Can I finish the statement? Listen
no,
to my
dog.
statement.
No, you can't do that in year 2, year 3.
So hold on. So hold on. At the number 5 pick, with what Tua has given us right now, to this moment, to this present time, he's an all-star. He's worth that 5 pick.
No, it's not.
No, I'm saying up to right now.
Bust.
No,
I can't. Listen, I can't project. I can't project what he's going to do in the future.
I know we Peyton Manning
up to right now. So up to again, Peyton Manning is already done. He's already his.
Well, you just
ignited
a whole debate, son. You have no idea. You just dropped an atomic bomb, bro.
Because listen, hold on, listen. Because as of right now, his 3 first-round picks of that year was Tua, Jackson, and Noah, right? 3 rounds, and none of them have done nothing spectacular.
Well, Noah hasn't played, so it's really unfair to judge him.
But as of now, to this moment, it was a bust pick. It was a bogus pick. You shouldn't have made those
I'm
picks.
sorry. I can't say he's a bust yet. I can't say.
No, because he hasn't played the snap. He barely played the snap.
No, sir.
He doesn't have enough on film to determine whether Noah was a bust.
I'm not even
so you're not worth that pick. If you can't get on the field, you're not worth that pick.
Listen, you can take a guy late in the first round and he can be a project pick. When you've got Byron Jones and Xavier and Howard ahead of you, I mean,
that one was on Greer. Greer should have never picked him that early when we got 2 great cornerbacks.
You know, I was on the let Noah live train. I was part of that guy. I wanted Noah to play, but at the same time, my dude, you can't even get on special teams, my guy. That's all I see is one time running down the field to
Andrevius, where are you at, bro? Andrevius, he's talking about your boy, and you over here being quiet, Andrevius. I can't have it.
Hold on.
Noah did play.
Listen, we've established he's a Tua hater. He doesn't want to accept it, so just let him go on his rant.
So
he's a Tua hater. Got it. All right,
we have Burrow, Super Bowl, Pro Bowl selection, Herbert, Pro Bowl. We had Mac Jones is doing the gritty in the Pro Bowl.
Nobody believes Mac Jones.
Oh, come on, man.
Weird.
Okay, can I step
Bill
in?
Clinton, I was about to bring you on, Clinton.
You never know. Mac Jones could be a bust. He just had a good season. You never know he's going to turn out.
Exactly. He's had a good season. So up to right now, Mac Jones is not a bust. Up to right now. Right now,
but he can have a crappy sophomore season in the following season.
Then he'll become a bust. But I'm
Vonjo, you can't use
what I've seen right now.
What you're using, you can say maybe they've been a disappointment up to this point, but bringing out the B word after 3 years, you can't do that.
Again,
if you could say they've
right
been
now,
up to now disappointing, fine.
The
Fair.
thing is,
I'll give
the
you
thing
that.
is when I say
What
bust,
about Alex
you
Smith?
guys are projecting it
Alex
out.
Smith.
No, but that's what the word
Alex
bust
Smith.
means.
You can
You know
make
what
the
bust-
determination after 2023 whether or not Tua is
Alex
a bust.
Smith was
So let me
considered his first 3
You have
years.
to wait till
All
after
right,
2023 to make that
Everybody, hold
determination.
on. Bonjo, hold
So-
up, Bonjo, hold on.
Go ahead.
Can I step in?
No, hold up, Alexander. I got a question to ask you. You need to explain to me what makes a player a bust.
Where you pick and your performance.
Is he not? Does he have a winning record? Yes, he
If
does.
you want to hold
Say
on,
yes. He has a winning
does.
record.
Stephen, yes, he does.
Okay.
13
All
and
right.
8. Yes, he
Hold up.
does.
He has a
Yes,
winning
he
record.
does.
Does he have more touchdowns than
Until you
interceptions?
lose the game.
Barely.
But he
Yes.
does.
Wrong.
Does he
Not
have
barely.
one of the highest completion percentages over any quarterback in the last 3 years in the NFL? Top 10 in completion percentage?
That completion percentage crap don't mean nothing to me.
But does he? Yes. Yes or no?
Yes. Hold on.
Answer the question,
Hold on.
Bonjo.
Let me answer.
No, you
Yes.
gonna answer
Who this
my
man?
questions.
Who this
I'm answering
man?
yes.
Oh, good. You sitting here saying this man is a bust. I have facts that prove that he's not at the moment. Is he the quarterback we want him to be? No. Is he the quarterback that I would draft first? No.
But Steven, with the performance that
But
he
he's
give,
not a bust.
would you pick it at 5? Is he worth? If he's worth your number 5 pick?
Bonjo.
No,
Bonjo,
hold on.
I got a prime
I
example
answered.
for you.
Hold on. I answered
Alex
every
Smith.
question. I answered every
Alex
question.
Smith.
No, hold on. I answered every question. Is he worth that number 5 pick?
I mean,
Hindsight being 2020.
That's all we could go by.
All right. Well, so let me answer it like this: if I could go back in time, knowing what I know now,
I would. Don't do that. It's a yes or no.
No. I'm
I
gonna
gave you
answer
yes or
it.
no.
Bro, if knowing what I know, if I could go back in time, I would draft not Burrow, because I don't think we'd have a shot to get him. I would draft
Eli.
Herbert.
Down.
I would draft Herbert over him, knowing what I know now. With that being said, there was nothing that told me at that time to draft Herbert over Tua.
It wasn't even close.
Everything said to draft Tua
Wasn't even close.
over
It
Herbert.
wasn't
It
even.
even
They weren't even in the same
And
stratosphere.
Bonjo, I'll even go
Hold
one
on, Steven.
further.
I want to know, Steven, I want to see what kind of shoes you got on, because you're dancing all over the place right now, baby.
I'm barefoot right now. I was wearing flip-flops earlier, my guy. Don't even go there, son. Don't call me out on my BS. All right? Look, that's rude. That's rude. That's what that is.
Like they say down south, you city boying all over the place right now.
That's okay. That's okay, my guy. What I'm trying to tell you is you cannot use the word bust. You cannot use the word bust with Tua yet.
All right. So
Can't do it.
You gotta wait
say
till
that.
year 3.
I will rephrase. I'll take you guys' notion and rephrase. I'll say he's been a high disappointment.
Fair.
Okay, that's fair.
I can live
That's
with that.
fair.
I can live with that.
I've been highly disappointed with him.
I've been disappointed too. When you see what Herbert has done,
I can't say that.
then you have to be disappointed. You
Wait,
can't watch.
Time out. Who said they can't be disappointed with Tua?
No.
I
I'm
can't.
saying
Me,
you can't.
I
You
can't.
can't not be disappointed.
Bugging. See?
Bonjo, see, you
I can't be
you're getting
disappointed.
triggered. I said you can't not be disappointed when you see what Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow have done. You have to feel bad.
Hey, Steven,
satisfied.
I got to say something before I go.
Go ahead, Todd.
All right. First off, thanks for bringing back a memory, man. I got to watch the Heat win the championship 2 hours before my second son was born.
Oh, bro, I'm rocking the Heat.
With the story about your Giants earlier. All right. And next, I have a game for you to play. I want you to have a show where you put up all three, the Bengals, the Chargers, and the Dolphins starting offense. And I want to see how many players get picked, not including quarterbacks, from what teams you would make your starting units around. I guarantee you there might be one, maybe two Dolphins that make the team.
I say one or two Dolphins.
Hold on. Let me write this down. That's not a bad idea. All right, so time out. Who do you want? Who? Okay. What are the teams? Bengals, Dolphins, and who?
Chargers.
Bengals, Dolphins.
And pick a starting lineup, pick a second string.
For
pick a starting
offense,
lineup
right?
and a second string.
But Todd, you know what you're doing right. With doing that exercise will be an indictment on Greer.
Hey, maybe so, but it's not going to be I'm sick of hearing all the stuff about what Tua has and Tua doesn't have, and
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's
Burrow has.
correct. That's
Let's
correct.
fix that.
But that's more of an indictment on Greer now with you doing that exercise.
Todd, that's
Maybe
a dangerous
so.
game you're playing. You're gonna be disappointed. Don't do it.
I might actually do that. I'm not going to do it this morning, but I might do that. That looks like
your boy too is going to be on the practice squad. You know that, right?
I'm saying other than quarterbacks. Look at
he's
what
part
the
of the team.
talent around.
No, we put it in the
No, I
quarterback
said look
too.
at the talent around these players, around the quarterback. That's what you're trying to figure out. The offensive linemen, the receivers, the running back. You want to see what I'm trying to compare what Tua has to play with compared to what Burrow and
But you know, Burrow offensive line is not that great. He makes the offensive line better than what it is.
Okay. But what about Mitch? What about Mixon and his three receivers,
Joe
T.
Mixon.
Higgins and Chase, and then you go to over with the Chargers. Hey, their offensive line has Corey Lindsey and other man.
Right, they have an offense that complements Burrow.
Or Burrow complements offense.
Hey,
And
real
we don't
quick,
have
real
don't
quick,
have an offense that complements Tua.
real quick. I want to
Tua
announce.
has no weapons.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna change the subject real quick for 2 seconds. The full trade, Adrian Wojnarowski just announced. I'm gonna put you all on mute just so I don't have any background. Blazers, Josh Hart, Thomas Stankersley, Nikhil Walker-Alexander, Didi Luzada, a 22 first-round projected pick, and 2 second-round picks for C.J. McCollum, Larry Nance, and Tony Sell. I'm telling y'all right now, expect Damian Lillard to be traded in the next couple of days. Like if not today, because that right there is a fire sale. That's a fire sale, bro.
Yes, it is.
That's a fire sale.
McCollum and Larry Nance.
He's going to Boston. CJ's going to Boston.
No.
They got the ammunition for him.
McCollum?
Hey, Smoke just hit me up
not
on Twitter.
CJ. I mean, Dame.
Dame
is.
the thing is,
Dame
the
Lillard is
reason
not
he's
going
not
to Boston. Boston is
he's not
out
going
of
to
it
fit
right
in
now.
Boston. They're not going to fit in Boston.
He doesn't want to go to Boston.
He's gonna so Damian Lillard's gonna end up in one of 3 places. He's gonna either end up in LA, either the Clippers or the Lakers, right? He's either gonna end up in New York, whether it's with Brooklyn or New York, or he's going to end up in Dallas. I think those are the 3 plays.
Clippers just got Covington out of there.
They don't have
they
don't have enough ammunition to do a deal. The Lakers are out of players to trade.
I understand. I'm just saying, like, those
Knicks
would
have
be the
players.
spots. I can see the
Knicks
Clippers.
have players too.
I can see the Clippers doing it.
Yeah, the Clippers don't have enough.
Clippers and the Knicks.
But the Lakers
Here's the thing.
The Clippers already did a deal with Portland. That's how they got Covington.
And the Lakers right now have a JV squad playing with LeBron James.
Hey, don't talk about LeBron. Don't talk about my boy.
Steven.
Yeah.
Steven, here's the thing. The Knicks have the players to trade and the players that Portland wants for Dame Lillard.
Yo, it's going to be who has
Obi Toppin. It's
bro,
Obi Toppin. The Knicks have actually 3 first-round picks for the next. They have 2 first-round picks next year, and they also have 2 first-round picks for next season as well that they can easily unload.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, the Knicks have enough to do a trade. That's if Portland want to start from scratch.
The Lakers have offered Taylor Horton Tucker and a future pick to Boston for Josh Richardson. Interesting.
Yeah, that's depth players. Those are depth players.
But again, like
and also Wink Martindale. Wink Martindale just taking the defensive. Yeah,
coordinator job with the Giants. He's the new defensive coordinator for the Giants. So again, to go to football there, I know I'm going back and forth between 2 things here. I just think that y'all need to all my basketball fans. It's a big deal. Damian Lillard going is a huge deal.
Yeah, I see him moving.
Yeah.
Too bad the Heat don't have enough to get Lillard.
They
got some pieces to get. No.
Don't get it twisted. We could do it. but I wouldn't want them to.
Except they
And
rely on a 36-year-old point
That's the one
guard.
thing I like about the NBA is the salary cap issue. It's like a fake salary cap.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it so easier to turn a team around so quickly in the NBA is that it's a fake salary cap that you could go over it.
Barry
You can
says,
go well over
Barry
it.
says
Pay less.
Barry says Portland is not trading Dame unless he asked to get traded. Portland is trying to build another roster around Dame. No, they're not. Bro, they are in straight rebuild mode. And
Dame is too old to rebuild.
Damian in no way, shape, or form wants to be in Portland, bro. None.
Hey, by the way, that Wink Wink going to the Giants, you know what that means, right? Who was the other guy who interviewed for the DC job? Fangio.
Fangio, yeah.
And that's the one thing that will get me excited about the hire with McDaniel. If he's able to get Fangio to run the defense, then I'm satisfied. I'm happy at that point.
Is Vic Fangio that big of a deal?
Yes, yes, he is.
The
Look what he did for the Chicago defense.
Yeah.
Look at that
Chicago defense.
Send it to me on Twitter, Fanaticals. Send it to me on Twitter. Go ahead, guys. I'm listening.
Steven,
Look
this is why I
back
think
on
it's
his
a big deal.
him at the DC. He was number one. He was top 10 for like 5 straight years.
But here's the thing: not even what he did in the past. His defense can actually fit. We already have the pieces for his defense that we currently have on the roster. We don't have to sit there and try to mix and match pieces and say, "Oh, bring in this player," or players will be playing out of position.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the fact that he doesn't just stop the pass. He's been number one against the run multiple times.
Exactly. So he's going to push for that linebacker I want.
Two things. Let me say this: if Vic Fangio comes here, I'm gonna be 10 times happy for one reason and one reason only. He's not Josh Boyer, right? Like I just don't want Josh Boyer.
I got upset when people said they're okay with Josh Boyer calling the defense, like or being a defensive coordinator all of a sudden. We didn't see that hot trash the first 7 games.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, but Josh Boyer was calling the defense last season. What are you talking about? Josh Boyer was calling the defense
not the whole season.
The whole season?
Year.
He called.
No.
There's no
2020.
evidence
Only the
that
first
says
half.
that anybody other
2020.
than Josh Boyer was calling the plays. The whole
Hey guys,
season.
hold on real quick.
2020.
It's all speculation.
Put yourselves on mute. I got something to show y'all. Put yourselves
Okay.
on mute. All right. This is
Can't hear anything.
We can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
No.
No, we can't hear it.
All right.
Joe Judge is returning to the Giants, to the Patriots.
You guys can't hear that? Dang. All right, hold on. Let me do this. Hold on 1 second. Share screen. There we go. All right, I got you. That's my fault, guys. All right, let's try it again.
There he is, man.
Can you guys hear it now?
Get on with you real quick.
Yes.
We're gonna have an extensive professional relationship, my man. One thing I know about you is you have the ambition to be great. My job is to coach you to get all that greatness out of you, and it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be work, but I know you're not afraid of that. So this is an awesome day for me, and I'm damn sure gonna make sure that when you look back on this day,
Swear
you're gonna
jar,
be like,
McDaniel.
damn, that was one of the best days of my career too. Okay, but I'll earn that from you. You got me? No, since you can't hear him, there's a camera on us right now. Since you can't hear him, he's telling me how excited he is, and that there's no other coach he'd rather play for in the entire world, which I thought was nice since this is the first time I've really talked to him. I'm elated, bro. It is an unbelievable opportunity for me that I do not plan on wasting in the slightest. I promise you that. I'm all in. You're going to get the best out of me that you could possibly get. There's only one way to do anything great. So, and there's no shortcuts. So let's go do something that's worth doing. It's on, bro. If you don't have eye black at home, you better go get some eye black because we're going. It'll be outstanding, dude. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for myself. And I think the Dolphins fans should be happy as well.
Yo, this has me excited, bro. This has me excited. Let's go.
First of all, I need Andrevius back on the panel because I need to hear Andrevius' point of view on that. What I will say is, that just told me a lot. That just told me that they are going with Tua. Like, no other reason to have that come out, like publicize that. No other reason than to say that's your boy, right? Von Joe, Mr. Tua hater yourself. I'm interested to know, sir. What do you think?
I just heard a lot of talk. Now I'll get. Hold on. No, wait. Real talk. I'm gonna say that one thing about McDaniel I've noticed is that from everything, all the clips I've seen about him, that he is a great communicator. And to be a great teacher, you have to be a great communicator. Humble. Right? So
he's very humble too.
Off that, I'm optimistic when it comes to his ability to communicate.
All right, Bonjo. We heard you. Andrevius, what's up, Andrevius? What did you think of that?
I hate you, Andrevius. I hate you so much.
Andrevius, don't listen to the haters, bro. I just want to hear from you, Andrevius. Let me know how you feel.
Do not let this man speak, guys.
Everybody get muted. Let him speak.
Just a coach to believe in him. A coach who is dedicated to creating an offensive line. A coach who will probably maximize what is around their quarterback to make sure that they're successful. And let's say Tua doesn't have the greatest ability in the world. Just a coach who will maximize what you can get out of him. And that's what this guy is going to do. And you guys are going to see, sky's the limit. We're going to the Super Bowl, baby.
Man, I've never seen Andrevius so happy right now. You see that smile?
Andrevius is smiling from ear to ear, bro.
Andrevius is so happy right now.
Looks like
I said Andrevius is about to climax right now.
I'm just saying, you can sit there and squeeze the orange.
I was gonna say that. I was like,
you can squeeze all the juice out of an orange, but if it can't fill your cup, what's the point? You're still gonna be thirsty. So,
first of all, hydrate your thirst with orange juice. That's your first problem.
All right.
That's fine. That's a good supportive clip, but I want to say that I've been watching football a long time. And every new head coach has that conversation with the quarterback that's currently on the roster.
Bro,
I'm just saying.
There's no reason. There's absolutely no reason whatsoever for them to have that, for the Dolphins to put that out. The Dolphins
supposed to.
Everything is marketing. One thing we know about the Dolphins that they can market. We could put up.
I've never met a fan base that's so triggered over one human being. That you, as a fan, how can you not watch that and be like, "Yo,
because he sucks."
Daniel's gonna unlock Tua. He's gonna break him out. He's gonna go.
Sucks.
Like you can't. You guys are. I don't know.
Can I go back and forth with John real quick, Steven?
So
no, do not let Alex go back and forth.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just putting some perspective on it because every new incoming coach is supposed to have that conversation with the person that's on the roster currently. And the person that's currently the quarterback.
No,
he would have had that same conversation if Jacoby Brissett was the starting quarterback. He would have that same conversation with Brissett.
No, he would not have. He would not.
He would have done the same thing if Jacoby was the starting quarterback. I'm telling you, that conversation has to happen.
He would have called Jimmy Garoppolo like, "Come on over, buddy."
No, whoever's the starting quarterback, that conversation has to be had. Period.
Exactly.
With the starting quarterback.
Who was never having those conversations with Tua? Brian Flores. He was too busy.
You saying he never had it? You sure? Maybe because they didn't want to put out a propaganda video.
He was trying to have those conversations, but Tua was at the golf course, so he couldn't find him.
Of course he didn't have that conversation with him because they drafted Tua. Flores was already on the team.
For the record, hold on.
Joe Jubatron, you're not making any sense. Flores was already coached. Tua was drafted. He wasn't hired while Tua was already on the team. It was different.
Drafted drafted Tua, he should have been the ultimate defender of Tua. He's the one who drafted him.
For the
But
record,
that's
it hasn't.
different. You don't know the backdoor conversations he had with Flo. That's
Exactly, because
speculation.
when he was drafted, he did give a
You
fist,
letting Flo
he did give a fist
live
bump.
rent free in your head. Get him
Listen,
out of your mind.
Flores knocked over Tua's chalky milk in the Titans game at halftime, and Tua said, "You can't treat people this way.
You can't."
That was in the middle of a game of a heated battle.
Epps,
You can't knock over my chalky milk."
Epps, you can't
But
treat
that was
people
in the
that way.
middle of a heated battle. That was a heated discussion during the game. I'm sure he gave him a new carton of milk after he kicked it over.
Epps, tell him you can't treat people this way, Epps.
You can't treat people this way. You can't take my chalky milk.
I had to work late, and so I'm late to the show. So I missed a lot, but I did watch that Mike McDaniel clip. And the guy isn't. The guy
can't talk to people that way.
Here's the thing.
Isn't it just so funny that Flores basically did the same thing y'all said?
The guy's exciting, man. Mike McDaniel.
Flores called the man his son. He called Tua his son.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, dude.
All right, listen. I'm going to give you my opinion on Mike McDaniel. I think this guy's very ambitious. I love his attitude. But I don't like people writing checks their ass can't cash either. Because Tua, you really can't give a blind person sight. That's the problem. So I don't know what he's going to be able to do with Tua. You saying Super Bowl bound? I think way off that.
Super Bowl, baby. Super Bowl.
But Mike McDaniel, I think this guy could be a good coach because he has the ambition. And since 2005, in his resume, he wrote that he wanted to become a Hall of Fame coach. This guy's had ambition since he was young.
This is
unacceptable. Preface that
This
conversation.
is unacceptable.
You can't write checks.
That's encouraging that the Dolphins fans finally know what goes on behind the
no one
scenes.
knows what Mike McDaniel is capable
That
of.
every new head coach has to have that conversation with the current starting quarterback.
I can't wait to pass this down to my children.
Unlocking
I can't
the
wait,
secret
guys.
terror
It's going to be an amazing day.
That's a very good video.
Hold on.
But we have to realize that is common in the NFL.
I want to show you, Alex. You spelled Watson's name wrong.
All right. So first of all, I need to put some. First of all of you are going absolutely crazy right now. There is nobody in any fan base that I thought Steven said he was going to control the panel from now on. I tried, Level 2 Noob. I just muted everybody because everybody's going absolutely crazy. You see what happens when hey, put yourself on
Nobody will let me talk, Steve.
No. This is unacceptable. Y'all are being unacceptable right now. Okay? Now,
I want to clear something up
Epps
with
said
John.
he's not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. That's all Epps was saying.
No. Y'all, stop.
When you're done, I'd like to have the floor. When you're done.
Look, I'm talking. I'm controlling the panel. At least make it look like I got control up here, guys. People are going to be like, Steven, you have no control over your panel. All right, look, here's the thing, fellas. I have never in my entire life.
No, it's okay. I have bad experience.
All right, Epps. I have never in my entire life seen one player cause so much drama to a fan base. It hasn't been 24 hours since this new head coach got on. There's a 1-minute clip of him talking with them on the phone, and you all went absolutely bananas over it, bro. That's like, how does Tua have that much? Like, I don't understand.
You're absolutely right, Steve.
You're
absolutely right.
You're right, Steven. What is he supposed to say? I don't want you. I'm trading for you. Trading for you. Is that the conversation we're supposed to have?
Let Epps go. Let Epps go. Go ahead, Epps.
I want to clear something up with John. When I said writing checks your ass can't cash, I meant by telling Tua how good he's going to be, telling Tua the potential he's going to unlock. I just don't think that he knows what Tua actually has, and he's writing a check that he can't cash. But I do like Mike McDaniel. I do like Mike McDaniel as a head coach. I love his ambition. I love the way, as a young head coach coming up, I would still rather have a vet. But I'm not saying I hate Mike McDaniel. I do like Mike McDaniel. I just think he's a little overzealous on Tua.
Are you guys not excited that we're gonna start running the league? Like, do you guys want to suck forever? Like, I'm starting to think y'all.
No,
there's no
exactly. That's why I want to get rid of Tua, but that's neither here or there. But
they'd rather have Joey.
I want Mike McDaniels to show us how he's going to beat the Buffalo Bills. That's what I'm concerned about. I want him to tell us how he's going to defeat the Kansas City Chiefs and Cincinnati Bengals.
Steven,
that's the conversation we want to have.
This is why one person is triggering triggering this fan base so much is it's not Tua's fault why the fan base is triggered. I blame marketing and the media because he was given to us as a prophet and he came out to be a false prophet so far.
I just blame Tua. Tua's
I
the
blame
problem.
Tua as well. You can't treat people like that, John. But anyways. No,
We're not
the
allowed to
fact
say
of the
that
matter-
anymore.
like that.
We can't.
The
We
fact of
can't
the
say
matter is,
that. We can't say
I'm a
that
little,
to pick
I'm a
on
little.
Tua anymore.
Tua is the
More to
right
say
quarterback, but they
we said-
can't be putting out fluff videos like this.
Yeah,
I'm
and
just
you know what?
glad
Here's
that
why, because
normality is restored back in the Dolphin fan base where we're arguing
Tua
over
Your
Tua
fan
is
base-
the correct
Coach
quarterback
Flo
for the
basically
franchise.
ran it.
But we cannot be putting out fluff videos like this as if this doesn't happen all the time with incoming coaches with starting
Okay, all right,
quarterbacks.
hold on,
Exactly.
though.
Flores,
What I will say is Kristalakis hit the nail on the head. The Dolphins universe has kind of turned back on its axis because now we're just arguing about Tua.
I got
means
whiplash, y'all. I got
that-
whiplash.
Which just means that we're back to where we were. Okay, we're just
Mike
back to where
McDaniel's
we were.
heavy run scheme that he's going to implement into Miami. But here's
Crystal,
the thing.
hold on, Epps. Hey, Kristalakis, take yourself off mute for a second. Do you not think it's hilarious that the moment we signed a head coach, that everything else just stopped and we went back to the original argument of Dolphins fans to Tua? Like, tell me that's not the funniest thing in the world.
It's par for the course for the Dolphins.
Well, I don't
fans,
think this.
100%.
Bro, we haven't
We're
had
back,
it.
baby.
Bro,
We're
We'll
back.
be talking
I
about
just-
Watson by Friday. We'll be talking about Watson by Friday, guaranteed.
Oh my God, y'all! I love you all. I
I'm done
love
with
doing this
Watson.
Is
show
that
every
because
day.
we're going to have that press interview with him? We'll be talking about Watson by Friday.
Steven, I'm
No,
done
we're
with
gonna.
Watson.
No.
You
I
have to
don't
worry
think so.
about
I
me,
think we're
bud.
going to be talking about Watson by Friday and Kenny Pickett by Monday. So we'll everything.
And
will
the
be
thing
Please
is,
don't
Oh
bring
my
the
God.
Buccaneers
No,
back.
at 29th pick,
The
you
thing
guys
is-
take this receipt down. We're drafting Kenneth Walker III, man, at 29th. Because let me tell you right now, Mike McDaniels wants to implement a nice run defense, a run offense. And let me tell you, I'm nervous about that because this is a passing league now. But we
First
will
of all,
draft Kenneth.
Right.
We will
I'm
draft
nervous
Kenneth
too.
Walker. We will draft
Because
Kenneth
all the
Walker.
great
I
running
stand-
teams are sitting at home, 1, 2, 3 Eps like you and me. All the great running
Exactly.
backs are sitting at
Because it's
home
a
right now.
passing league now. It's a passing league. It's a
The
passing
funny
league now.
thing
It's
is,
not like it was in the 90s.
Walker
So-
Walker is more athletic than Tua.
Walker is going to be our pick at 29th. You heard it here first from 1, 2, 3, 4 F's.
I don't
on
think
number one
he's not
morning
going to
show.
drop. He's not going to
Rate,
drop that
comment,
far.
subscribe. Rate, comment, subscribe. This is the best number one morning show. Stephen D is the best host on TV. Hey, you heard it here first.
But Steven,
You got a hype man. You got a hype
He
man.
make a good.
We need to build
he made a
around the
great
pass.
point. He made a great point that McDaniel is
That
saying
this is
all
the
this.
number one Miami fan morning show. You're right, Voncho.
That is a
You're
great
right.
point.
That is
That
a
is
great
true.
point.
But he also saying McDaniel is saying that, you know what, we're gonna
I
do
got
all
something
these
to say
great
with you
things. But the
guys,
thing is,
real
he
quick.
never coached Tua. All he sees is what he sees on film. He never seen him
That's my
live in
point,
practice.
John. But exactly, that's my point.
When he sees
Bob,
on film,
is I'm-
that's all you guys talk about is what you guys see
That's
on
my
film.
point. Is where I'm worried that he's writing a check that his ass can't cash because he doesn't know what
Dude,
Tua's capable
swear
of.
jar.
Oh, I'm
You know
sorry.
what?
Steven, out there.
Actually, correction.
Steven,
That's not what all we talk about. We also talk about his own players in practice saying that he can't make all the throws.
Exactly. That's what I'm worried about.
And
That's what I'm worried
defense
about.
does
I'm worried
in
about.
practice. There's no pressure in
Hey guys,
the
don't
defense
worry.
don't give you no pressure.
Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. If Manning projected Tua to be a superstar X factor in 4 years, then we'll be all right.
Okay. Madden
My
is
man
trash.
projected-
Okay. Let me tell you, Electronic Arts
My
is the
man
number
just
one worst
projected Tua to
company.
be a
It's
superstar
the
X
number
factor.
one. They're the number one worst company on Forbes magazine next to Comcast. Alex.
You know who's
okay, so don't stick up for.
you know who
don't
also
stick up for
Madden
EA.
projected? Madden also projected
Y'all are
Ryan Leaf to be real good too.
Y'all are
Ryan
so
Leaf was supposed to be
funny,
real
bro.
good.
Ryan Leaf, really?
Ryan Leaf was supposed to
Yeah,
be real
Ryan Leaf
good
was
according
supposed
to
to be.
Madden.
Yeah, he was supposed to be a top guy there. Ryan Leaf was a beast.
You know who else? You
Yo,
know
No,
who
but
else?
I do project.
Me.
I think
Jacob
that
Listen.
Mayfield's supposed to be real good too.
Teron Armstead
That,
will be
that
signed in free
video
agency.
that video is going to be the talk of the town. It gave us all a warm fuzzy, but that is so common in the NFL with incoming head coaches with current starting quarterbacks.
So I gotta
So I'm
change my
sure
name back to
because I'm
Crybaby
sure Jeff
Central.
Fisher had that same conversation with Steve McNair when he was incoming.
Do we gotta have the same
And Steven,
conversation
yes, we gotta
about
have the
y'all
same
being
conversation.
crybabies?
Yo,
Anything
you know
positive?
why we
y'all
gotta
can
have
say.
no. You know why?
I think
You know why? Because
At
at the
this
same
point,
time, we're doing the same thing that the Cleveland Browns did. We seen the history. We're doing the same exact thing. Cleveland Browns did the same exact thing.
what they do? They
had a
tanked
great
for Baker
defense.
and they
Hold
tanked
on,
for
exactly.
Baker.
They had a
Baker's
great
trash.
defense. They had a great
That's
defense,
true.
and they said, "Oh, maybe we need to go ahead and just build around Baker, put pieces around him." Okay, we did that. Baker's still trash, and you know what?
Baker's just not the guy.
We're so.
Well, we all know Baker's not the guy.
Could
See,
you hear
look,
me?
his
So a lot
internet
of
don't even
that's the
believe what
point
he's
of it.
saying.
That's
His
the point
internet
of
don't
it.
even
Of,
believe. His
that's the
internet don't
point.
even
Devon,
believe
Joe,
that.
break up.
Steven,
Yeah,
hello.
we all know
I
that
think what
Baker is no good.
I think what Von Joe is saying is
I'll be honest with y'all right now. I'm just listening, and I can't believe the craziness that you all like.
I know you're happy as a kid in a candy store.
Like,
Bud.
I'm back.
I know.
Sorry, I had a call come in. My sister was calling me, but I'm not done. Hold on, I'm
Steven,
not
we
done.
just trying to temper your expectations off a 1 minute video clip and
Boo.
just to tell you that
Steven,
that's already
You're
I
as
just
happy
that's
as
a
a kid in
common
a candy
thing.
store. Then
Steven,
you're as happy as a
this
kid
is
in
how
a
bad
candy
it
store.
is.
Let me tell you something. A lot.
Baker had us thinking that Odell Beckham Jr. was trash. That's how behind they were behind Baker. That they got rid of Odell Beckham Jr. They made you think that Odell Beckham Jr. was washed. And look what he's doing with the Rams.
Exactly. He's balling out, catching
I don't.
touchdowns. About to
I
catch a
don't.
Super Bowl touchdown next week.
I gotta be
Y'all
honest
wanted
with
to-
you.
Yeah, but that also has a lot of talk
I
to do with
don't
Cooper Kupp.
understand. I need y'all to understand where I'm coming from. This video should make you all hype. I believe that it should.
Why? Because I've seen those videos before, Steven.
Crypto.
When?
It gives you optimism.
I'm telling you, I'm giving you examples of Tennessee when they hired their new head coach, the Bills when they hired their new head coach, so on and so forth.
Optimism.
What he's saying?
Optimism. We're Miami Dolphins fans. There's no room for
Every new head
optimism.
coach has that conversation with the starting
time out.
quarterback.
All right, hold on. Time out. The last week and a half, I have been the most
There we go,
negative.
guys. You guys have a great day.
All right, I have been the
All right,
most.
have a great day, man.
Alexander.
Alexander, have a great day, man.
care.
Get those
guys.
sales up, man. Get those sales up. AT&T is going down the tubes.
No, it's not.
Got a job soon.
All right, time out. I'm not done. Let me finish, guys.
Go ahead, rock, Steven.
I don't understand. The last week and a half, I've been the most negative that I have been on this team. Right? I've been negative. And I don't think I've been negative. I've just been realistic. Hey, guys, future don't look bright. It really doesn't matter who we bring in here. We're making the same mistake again. And I got killed for that. Steven, you're being negative. Steven, stop talking about the team. Steven, the moment there's some sort of optimism, all you guys want to be like, oh, Steven, why are you falling for this? Steven, why you got it doesn't matter what is said. If danged if I do, danged if I don't. It doesn't matter.
Steven, I want to respond to that because no, that's not what happened. You flip-flopped when TD came over and he put up his thing about the quarterbacks. You said two was trash.
Did.
Now all of a sudden,
I never said two was trash.
He said he was average.
You said he couldn't get us there. Now all of a sudden,
He said he's average.
And I still don't think that he can.
All right, so me and Crypto,
Oh, okay.
me and Crypto on the Finns tailgate the other night went through the whole schedule. Remember that, Crypto? I think you were there. Maybe you weren't.
Yeah.
And they're projected 11 wins, was it?
Yeah, 11 to 13 wins, right.
11 to 13 wins next season. That's how it's projected. If Tua is just serviceable, it should be 11 wins at the very least.
Right.
Just serviceable.
My question to you, Crystallock, is this. If you saw week 1, wild card weekend of the playoffs, you saw all those teams for the most part. A majority of those teams that lost weren't even on the same level as the teams that won.
Correct.
There wasn't. They were blowouts.
Correct.
Yeah.
So even if we make the playoffs, bro, we are not.
Bro.
We are
sleep on our defense,
bro. We're not competing with the There's no way we win in a shootout against Kansas City. There's no way we win in a shootout with
Steven,
the Chargers.
Listen, Steven, hold on, guys. Wait, that was my point months and months ago with Tua saying if he had to go head-to-head with a quarterback toe for toe, he wouldn't be able to do it. The only thing that I'm relying on is our defense to keep us in the game. Because if we come in with that hybrid defense like we did in the later half of the season, we would be unstoppable in the playoffs.
Come on, guys. You may have had
Shake Money says, just a FYI, Mike McDaniel was on the phone with Movie Phone, not with Tua.
Listen to me. You guys had a point a couple weeks ago. But now we got Mike McDaniel, baby. The future is bright. Stop crying. Stop crying.
Alita,
I like Mike
Alita,
McDaniel, Jay.
Hey,
Alita
Andrevius, everybody
version
loves
says,
McDaniel. McDaniel has 100 approval.
yeah, regardless of what quarterback we drafted in 2020, who says the outcome would have been the same with all the chaos on our coaching staff?
Yeah,
that's what
That is very
I'm
true.
saying.
But
Listen,
okay,
everybody says if we had Joe Burrow, we'd be in the Super Bowl, and I'm like, you guys are
What I've
freaking
seen,
idiots.
Jay,
No,
what I've
but
seen
I'll say
No,
this.
because we would have
I'll
lost
say
to
this.
Tennessee.
I think if we had
guys, no pushing. Sorry.
I think that if we had a quarterback like Burrow or Watson, we would have made the playoffs. I don't think we would have.
Yeah, we would have made
done
it, but
that's
cute.
We had advanced.
We would have had one more win, maybe.
I think we would have had 1 to 2 more wins.
Yes.
Jay, as far as Mike McDaniel goes,
Maybe even 3.
I'm actually liking him more than the vet head coaches that I had above him. The more I see him and the ambitious of it, ambition's a dangerous thing. Somebody who has ambition can go far, 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 far in this world. Trust me. And somebody who won't say no and they'll just keep going, they can go far in this world. But my whole thing is my main thing is I'm worried about our quarterback.
Hey,
That's a
listen.
legitimate worry. It's a legitimate
That's
worry.
true, Epps. And I was going to say, Steven, guess what? I'm almost certain Dabo had the same conversation on the airplane about Daniel Jones. I would bet 1 Bitcoin that he had that same conversation.
Dude, I'm
just saying it happens. It's common. That's a common conversation.
I don't believe you when you say you're going to bet
Show
1
it to me.
Bitcoin because you're going to
Show
renounce
it to
it
me.
10
Show me
minutes
the video.
later. You'll be like, I'm going to do a portion of a Bitcoin.
Okay, a portion. I'm just
Show me the
saying.
video.
I'm just saying that the Giants ain't interested in putting out propaganda. That's why you're not going to see that video. That's what I'm saying.
Jones. We believe
But
in
it's
Tua.
okay.
but
Look,
They're not going to put out the propaganda video like
Mike
that.
McDaniels.
I'm sure Dabo had the same conversation with his quarterback coming in on an airplane.
No, this is the difference. Mike McDaniel did in his first hour, because that phone call was on the plane, right? He did in his first hour what we never heard from Flores publicly was just
he didn't have to do it. He was already on the team.
Yes,
the team didn't even do it, Crypto.
A public declaration to say, you know what, Tua, we drafted you number 5. You would think being drafted number 5 is enough, but it's not. It's just like
he had the conversation with him on draft day.
2 little girls.
What are you talking about?
I tell them every day I love
you.
them.
Act like he never talked to Tua on draft day after they drafted him.
Guys, every single day. Do they know I love them? Yeah, probably they get sick of me hearing it from me every day, but I tell them every day. Why? Because
that's nonsense.
Saying that, no.
Hold on, Crypto.
You're trying to say he never talked to him on draft day when they drafted him.
Hold on,
Listen,
Crypto.
all we heard from media in his press conferences was, this, I don't know, maybe.
More anti-propaganda slander.
This is not slander. We never heard a public declaration. Tua is our guy. We're going to work with Tua. We're going to give him.
He said it on the press conference that he's his quarterback, which he had to say because he's on the roster.
Do the Dolphins want Watson? Are the Dolphins going to get Watson? Is Tua the starter?
He's not
Hold on,
control of that.
Guys,
I don't know.
What is he supposed to say when his owner and his GM are trying to get Watson? What is he
exactly?
Lie.
So you want to lie?
Listen, he lied for 3 years about
We've
Tom Brady.
had 2 liars. Adam Gase and Flores. Don't tell me.
Lie to my face. Lie to me.
And guess what? You was gonna get mad. No, you would have got mad at that. You would have got mad at that.
Then you would have got mad at that.
Our coach
I wouldn't have gotten mad. I would say,
you would have sat there and said, our coach is a hypocrite. Oh my gosh, our coach doing this and that. And
right, he would have been for that one. But I'm just saying, on draft day, when he called Flores on the phone on draft day in the draft, when he was in the green room, he was talking to Tua on that day.
Sure.
Let's not act like that conversation never happened.
Maybe.
Everybody want to forget that part of the conversation.
It's different if it's forcefully.
Come on now.
And
we don't have to like Flores, but we can't be putting out anti-slap propaganda on them.
All right, hold on, everybody. Hold on. I just want to hit the reset button. Guys, Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show, Clap Blackers, right here on Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. Want to remind you all, tonight at 8 p.m., we got the Miami Sports Music Power Hour. Make sure you guys show up for that. Cameron 954, the Jamie Bahamas, myself, and the Honorable Solo D. 8 p.m. tonight. And right after that, we will have Hellfins, the Spanish-speaking Miami Dolphins podcast. So make sure you guys check out the guys from Mexico. Make sure you guys go support all that. Tomorrow, I'm going to have my man on, Xavier Scruggs, in the morning to do the baseball segment of the podcast back to back. So make sure you guys check out tomorrow morning show. And we'll also obviously have Dolphins talk and everything like that. I do want to remind you all, please donate to the channel. Help the channel grow. If everybody who's watching right now, all 130 of y'all, donated $1 to the show, it would help the channel grow. So donate to the show, help the channel grow. A lot of different ways to do that. We're going to do final thoughts of the day. So it'll be Trey Murphy says, Jamie Bahamas, a.k.a. Hetty Murphy. Yes, Hetty Murphy. Jose Valdez, Solo D is never there. I know, he doesn't ever show up. He's late to everything.
He made one.
Hopefully
He made one show.
Does not have to pick up anyone from the airport.
Solo showing up, dude.
See, you know what? I'm glad y'all saying this because I'm gonna show this to Solo that
Tell
people
Solo I
don't.
want him to show up because I've been showing up. He ain't showing up.
I'll donate.
I showed up and he made it to one show.
Level 2 Noob says I'll donate, but you have to all drub a nerd and him off the panel. I'm not kicking Drub off the panel. I can't kick Drub off the panel. Stephen D doing numbers, y'all. Big drip.
Just $1. Everybody donate just $1. 4 quarters.
Everybody donate just $1 right now. Everybody donate. Everybody donate $1. Let's go.
Just $1.
Just $1.
Skip the dollar menu at McDonald's today and just get $1.
Just $1. Everybody say $1.
All right, just $1. 4 quarters.
Or a Bitcoin. Or one Bitcoin. Or a Bitcoin. I won't be mad at a Bitcoin. I'm just saying. All right, let's do final thoughts of the day with everybody here. I got to figure out who do I want to have final thoughts. So 1, 2, 3, 4 F's. We'll start with final thoughts of the day from you, my friend.
I did come in late and I had to work late. But Steven, I appreciate you letting me on. Everybody's takes were good that I heard. Like I said, I'm very excited about Mike McDaniel. Actually, more excited than I was when we had Jim Caldwell and all them that I wanted. I actually like Mike McDaniel. I really, really, really do. And I'm worried. Like I said, I'm worried
Shout
about
out to
our
Level 2 Noob. $20 donation.
I'm really worried about our quarterback. Hopefully, Mike McDaniel can prove me wrong, and I pray to God Tua does become the guy. Steven, #1 morning show. Love you guys, man. I hope all of you have a blessed day. Steven, thank you for letting me talk. Thank you for letting me on. I love you, brother. Peace out, man.
Too, man. Keep doing your thing. Level 2 Noob with the $20 donation, and then King Mill with the $1 donation. Jose Valdez says, I'll donate if Crypto shows us his Bitcoin. All you got to do is show us your Bitcoin, Crypto. The Playmaker will donate 1 SHIB coin. Get that EBT machine going, Steven. Yeah.
Let me go ahead and go next, Steven, so I can get out of here.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so guys, first off, Steven, love the show. We'll always come on if I'm not clanging and banging. So even if I'm clanging and banging,
clanging and banging, baby, clanging and banging.
Guys, last take is, listen, yes, I'm lukewarm about McDaniel, but again, it's from the history with the Dolphins. All right, it's not him. It's just our history, right? So I am hoping that he comes in and fix everything. Believe it or not, I really hope that what he says about him fixing Tua is true, because that means, guess what? We're going to be a franchise to talk about in a positive way all over again, and I could celebrate, and I could go ahead and wear my Dolphin paraphernalia, go to the store without people saying, oh my gosh, the Dolphins, right? I want to have that experience all over again. So I am hoping he is the person to fix it, and fix it with Tua. I'm not a hater. I just want my Dolphins to be great again. All right? I just want us to be amazing again. I want us to be that team that they talk about, and when they see us up on the schedule, and teams fear us when they see us on the schedule. Right?
Yeah,
but
no doubt. I agree.
That's my take. But again, Steven, love the show. You guys, if you haven't, like, subscribe,
donate,
join, all that. Donate, all that. Remember, it's just $1, people. It's just $1. All right, 4 quarters.
Even a Buffalo Bills fan and Vlad donated $1. He donated $2. He donated $2. He said, "Here's $2 for the best morning show." A Bills fan thinks that I have the best morning show. Y'all can't let a Bills fan show you up.
They already whooped us on the field. They can't whoop us here also. So come on, Dolphin fans, get together, donate. Let's support the morning show. Let's support the channel. Let's support the community that always give us great news, especially in the morning. Stephen D. To wake up and start our morning right.
My guy,
All right,
appreciate
Steven,
it,
I'm
Vonjo.
out.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you, brother. Be good, man. All right, 1234 F's also donated $2. He said, "Swear jar, even though the A word is okay." I love it. Krista Lakis with the $5 donation. Let's go. I like it. I like it. Keep it up, guys. Let's keep those things coming. All right, let's go to Crypto. Final thoughts of the day, Crypto.
Hey, Steven. Actually, I'll change that to one full Dogecoin that I'll give you.
No. See, you said a partial Bitcoin.
All right, a partial fractions of Bitcoin. I got you. But hey, everybody's excited. Well, at least most people are excited about McDaniel. I'm just saying, just keep in mind the Dolphins as an organization is in the current lawsuit against Flores right now. So with that being in mind, the Dolphins are going to try to put out every positive view of the new incoming coach compared to the last outgoing coach, because they're in a battle against that outgoing coach. So anything that will make the new incoming coach look good, such as videos and such the like, that's going to put a negative, by definition, effect on Flores. So don't always fall for the okie doke when it comes to video highlighting certain individuals. So I'm just to keep that in mind to what's going on in the bigger scheme of things. That video could be very intensive and strategic on them putting it out there, in relation to what's going on with the lawsuit.
That's true.
There's much more they can make McDaniels look good coming in. They can make Flores look bad going out.
You are 100% correct. 100% correct. Hey, man, thank you for coming on this morning. One Bitcoin. If I like it, one Bitcoin. I'll take it.
One? No, we're going to give you some sheep coin.
Hey, they said they want you to show a Bitcoin. If you show the Bitcoin, they'll donate. I'm just saying, can you show a Bitcoin? Can you show a Bitcoin?
Yeah, I can show it, but I'm not giving it away.
Show it. We want to see it.
You mean my wallet address? I'm not doing that.
All right. See, Crypto ain't about that life, y'all. He ain't about that life. All right. Hey, love you, Crypto. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
Keep doing your thing, man.
Yep.
All right. The Geyser with the $10 donation says, everyone let's tempers expectations on McDaniel. Turtles beat. Let's see what he can do.
I know he gave $10. Don't read it. Don't read it. You're not giving the Tua McDaniel haters any time to shine today. It is not their day. It's not their day.
All right, let me give Drubatron, because I'm going to make the Tua fan club president the final thought of the day. So, Drubatron, you're next, sir.
Yeah. So, it's funny, and everybody's final thoughts, they all had nice, positive things to say about optimism. And look, that's all I'm trying to say when we talk about moving forward with McDaniel. This is all just feel-good fluff at the end of the day. Let's be honest. But you know what? It feels a lot better than talking about a lawsuit. Okay?
That's true.
Right? This is just things to be excited about. The last thing you want to see is a guy, like Adam Gase come in and say, "Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, Tua is great." Like, we got a cool, young, exciting head coach. Let's temper expectations a little bit. I'm not saying we're Super Bowl bound, but these are just exciting things. Let's be excited together. We're fans. We're supposed to like this team, right? And then, in addition to that, support all the Dolphins content creators, color commentary, obviously clock blockers. Support all the Dolphins content creators, guys, because otherwise we'd probably be sitting crying in our rooms alone, sad, because we got nobody to talk to. But at least here, we got each other. Okay,
we do have each other.
Fins up. And by the way, I can't wait to pass this on to my children. This is going to be the down payment for their mortgage. And their I love it. I'm telling you, fins up. Be happy. Be happy. Spread happiness. Spread kindness.
All right, Joe. Be good, bro. Yep. All right, level 2 noob with another $10 donation said, "There's no tempering expectations. I've been told by Tuanon that McDaniel was going to teach Tua to fly and shoot rockets out his butt. while scoring 132 points a game. Anything less is unacceptable.
That's right,
Unacceptable.
dude. That's right.
Chris
I know that
Delacca
came
says,
with this.
Chris Delacca says, clock blockers is my safe word. My wife hates it. I love it. Oh, I do. Y'all are the best. There is no doubt about that. Y'all are hands down the best. I love it. Unacceptable. All right. You need to get on camera because you're the last person of the day.
Come
And
on, I'm in bed because my internet's down. I'm not working.
Okay. Well, you need to tell everybody. People were asking, what do you do when in bed at noon on a Tuesday?
My internet's down, so I can't work.
Okay. Well, you have two jobs here: to give your final thoughts of the day and get people to donate while you're on. So you
First
need
of
to
all,
do you
donate
need to
to
do it. You
bums.
need to do a telethon final thought. So you start with donate, you keep on going with donate, and while you're giving it. So keep it. I need to see how many times you can say it and how many people you can get while you're doing your final
Listen, you're
thought.
sitting there on your couch or you're sitting there at home doing nothing with your life, just watching Stephen D. You watch him every morning. He makes your life better. Donate $1, you bums. Donate $1. Don't be a bum. Help the show out. Help keep the show going that keeps your day going every morning. Come on, guys. Do it for the people. Do it for Stephen D. Do it for me because I would be miserable without this show. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. Anyways, I will not temper expectations. That's what I'm not going to do. I'm with level 2 noob. We're going to score 132 points a game. Tua's going to shoot laser rockets. It's going to be bombs all over the field. It's going to be like bombs over Baghdad. It's going to be great. Yes, do it for Tua. You tell him, real deal. You tell him. And, McDaniel's going to unlock the secret character known as Tua Tagovailoa because this guy we've had for the past 2 seasons, he hasn't been Tua. And it has a lot to do with them not believing in him. And then now he's just got someone to believe in him. Someone who's gonna motivate him to take it over the top. Someone who's gonna put a game plan around him. Someone who's probably gonna dedicate themselves to fixing that crappy I'm sorry. Their offensive line that's not that bad. Whatever. Anyways, when you rank dead last at something, you freaking suck. I don't care what nobody says. Like, there's been people here trying to convince me, the line's not that bad. Or Robert Hunt. Like, okay, 20% of the line isn't bad. 20%. Okay. 20% of the line doesn't suck. So, okay, anyways. Yeah, I see you, Epps. I see you. Where would you be without the show? Yeah, we're gonna First of all, it's the off season for us. What other time should we not be? Like, isn't this the time to be optimistic? We talk about all the moves we're making. We get happy. We get hopeful. If we're sitting at 1-7 again next year, then we could get negative. Don't be negative right now. Stop being losers. Like, you have the loser mentality. Come on now. Come on. Hey, I'm just saying, if you want to suck, how can you expect anything else but sucking? Expect greatness. Oh, God. What about when Tua was 33rd in air yards? Tua also missed 5 games, if you want to do that. He missed 5 games.
Nobody's donating, by the way. Nobody has donated.
Nobody's donating? You guys suck.
Nobody's donated since you've been talking.
Oh, I guess I'm the problem. All right. Well, Tua for president, 2022, 2024, whatever year. I don't know anymore.
Where did those glasses come from? Lakers All Day wants to know.
So these glasses are actually they're not prescription.
Dion donated $1. Let's go, Dion.
Okay, let's go, Dion. These are actually blue light blocking glasses because I stare at a computer all day and it's very terrible for your eyes. And if I don't wear them soon, I will need prescription glasses. So there's that. Shut up. Clever. I like it. Donate. How about that?
Donate, Xavier, and he'll shut up. Let's go.
Donate, Brokey, since you want to call weird names. Broke boy, donate to the show.
Hopefully those glasses, with those glasses, you can see how bad Tua is.
Tell Christolakis I got reason on speed dial. We're gonna.
Y'all are the best. I do love y'all. I do absolutely love you.
I just wanted to tell y'all it's Mike McTungabailoa season next season.
It's Mike McTungabailoa. Is that how you say it?
Mike McTungabailoa. It's going to be lasers and bombs all over the field, baby.
So if you are a Mike McTungabailoa hater, you should donate $1, right? And if you're a Mike McTugavailoa, somebody who supports Mike McTugavailoa, you should donate $2.
Correct.
Right?
I like the logic.
Paul Susky says $1. Let's
I
go.
guess that means he hates Mike McTugavailoa. You hater.
Let's see how many people donate $1 or $2.
Come
Who
on, guys. Let's
supports
get
Mike
two.
McTugavailoa? It's $2. If you
$2,
don't support
man.
Mike Tagovailoa, it's $1. Man, sounded like that commercial. You sitting at home reading comments and life passing you by. Pick up the cone and call Everest.
Yeah, you're sitting at home reading comments, being bums. Just donate $1. It's only $1. Like it's I mean, if you support for real, you donate $2. You know what I'm saying? $2.
What button do I need to press to donate to Paul Pierce? I want to make sure I don't press it by mistake.
I don't get it, but okay.
They're saying that you look like Paul Pierce. Dre sleeps on a goose feather pillow, baller.
Yep.
What's your thread count, son?
I have no idea.
Did I do that? What? But I had.
He's going back to the Urkel joke.
But I had to do things for that $1. So many things.
You know what, Level 2 Noob? You're one of my favorite Tua haters. I like you. You keep the comments alive.
You do. 100%. All right, last final thing. All right, final minute. What's your final thought? And the goal here is to try to get people who's going to donate the most. That's your goal here. Who can donate the most? You just need one person to donate. Right now, the highest donation is $20. So your final minute needs to be trying to get. And I'll play the Tua song if somebody donates more than $20
Listen,
in your
how about
final
this?
minute.
To all the Tua haters, if one of the Tua haters donates the most money, I will literally go on a rant tomorrow about how Tua sucks and we need to go get Deshaun Watson or Kenny Pickett or your local high school quarterback because they're better than Tua and all that stuff. I know all the little narratives y'all say. I will literally help you make your argument tomorrow if you make the best donation. But if you're a Tua supporter, come on, just do it anyways. Come on.
$20 is the highest donation. Who can beat the $20 donation today?
Oh, Level 2 Noob, right?
Watch Arcane and I'll donate $21. Caesar
What is
says.
Arcane?
Well, I don't know what Arcane is. Oh, I've said, donate. Let's go, people. I'm broke. Smart Andrevius. Level 2 Noob says, I already have the top tip for today. No Tua song. That's right. So Level 2 Noob has the $20 donation. So if he stays at the top donation, I'm not playing the Tua song today. But if somebody else beats it, I'm going to play the Tua song.
Somebody beat him. Somebody got $21, man. Somebody out there.
21 Savage. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. That was wrong.
I just want you all to know that you guys suck. If you don't donate more.
God Soldier says we need a McDaniel song. McDaniel time, something like that. No, it's gotta be like a pimp song. Like Omar Castro says, Steven twerk for $1. No, dog. I ain't doing something strange I worked this morning. I did a 3-hour show for y'all.
$21, I might show a love back.
Way to rally the base, Andrevius. You all suck.
They do. They suck for not helping. They don't help the cause. So yes, they suck.
Nobody is beating me. I got a bank full of money and nothing to spend it on. Level 2 said.
Points were made.
Points were made. Okay. All right. Andrevius, tell them your Twitter since nobody's gonna be. I guess there's no Tua song for the day. I will watch. I will watch it. I watched. You know what I watched last night? I watched Cocaine Cowboys on Netflix last night. That was great.
Griselda Blanco.
That was no. It was about Saul and Willie, the Cocaine Cowboys of Miami. It was awesome. It was
I
awesome.
thought it was about Griselda Blanco. Or was that the second?
No. It was good stuff though.
Okay.
Let's go, Mike. Please play that Eminem video again, Alaman. I might play that Eminem video again. Matter of fact, I'll play that for that $2 donation.
I'm rocking with you, Elman. I'm rocking with you. That means
Hold
you're
up.
a Mike McTunglebailoa fan.
Uh-oh. Choosing for optimism and not misery. SKPL. Von954 donated $19.99. So he didn't
Respect, Vaughn.
get over the $20 because he doesn't want to play the song.
Respect, Vaughn. No, Vaughn is
Shout
a
out
part of the
to
Mike
Von954.
McTunglebailoa club.
I love it. I love it. All right, I'll play this for you. Let me put this on. Not the Tagovailoa because nobody donated at least $21 for that yet. But I will play this because they
Look at this.
suggested
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. A guy who believes in his quarterback. Just look at the beauty of it. So inspiring. Oh,
Here we go.
this is all we ever asked for.
I just had to get on with you real quick. We're gonna have an extensive professional relationship, my man.
Hold up.
What you is
He said we're gonna have an extensive professional relationship.
Oh yeah, they are.
I feel like that's like those are great love words right there. That is, we're gonna have a professional, extensive professional relationship.
Extensive. He used the word extensive.
Professional relationship.
Mm-hmm.
you have the ambition to be great. My job is to coach you to get all that greatness out of you. And it's fun, man. It's going to be work, but I know you're not afraid of that. So,
no, we're not.
This is an awesome day for me.
Preach, brother.
And I'm damn sure going to make sure.
Swear jar,
When you
McDaniel.
look back on this day, you're going to be like, damn, that was one of the best days of my career, too.
Yeah, it's the best
But
day
I'll
of
earn that from
Dolphins
you.
fans.
You got me? No, since you can't hear him, there's a camera on us right now. Since you can't hear him, he's telling me how excited he is.
Yeah, he
and
is.
That there's no other coach you'd rather play for in the entire world, which I thought was nice since this is the first time I've really talked to him. I'm elated, bro. It is
Elated.
an unbelievable opportunity for me that I do not plan on wasting in the slightest. I promise you that. I'm all in. You're going to get the best out of me that you could possibly get. There's only one way to do anything great. So, and there's no shortcuts. So let's go do something that's worth doing. It's on, bro.
It is on.
If you don't have eye black at home, you better go get some eye black because we're going. It'll be outstanding, dude. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for myself. And I think the Dolphins fans should be happy as well.
I'm just saying.
Do y'all feel that? Do y'all feel that?
I'm just saying.
Goosebumps. It's goosebumps. I feel the goosebumps.
If that don't get you excited.
Revenge season. It's on. It's on. All the Tua haters, I just want to see them next year. Just want to see the look on their faces. I ain't going to say nothing to them till mid-season. Till mid-season when things are looking nice and good. Oh, God. They're boot team. Shut up! Even though you had the biggest donation. I'm sorry, Level 2 Noob. I'm sorry.
Well, just so y'all know, nobody beat Level 2 Noob's $20 donation today. No $21 donation. So because of that, I'm not going to play the Tua song. I'm not going to play it. I'm sorry.
It's hate in your system. So you need a dose of what McDaniel's got.
So when I'm about to let you go, but when I do that, what'll happen is if somebody donates in the last minute or two while I'm doing it to beat it, I will play it. But before I play it, if somebody then beats that donation to not play it. So like if Level 2 Noob comes back and says, all right, here's $22 to not play it, whoever gets the last one in is going to win.
Guys, $21. That's all it takes. 21. Come on, guys.
Sam,
Come on.
21. All right, man. Let me let you go, man. Tell people where they can find you on Twitter. On the Twitter.
You don't want to find me on Twitter. I am a very vulgar man, and I don't say anything appropriate. I'm unacceptable online.
You are unacceptable online, but I do like following you on Twitter, which is why I want you to get your Twitter people up.
Say things about, no, this is a kid-friendly show. I can't say the things I tweet. I can't do it here.
Get
you
out
all
of
be
here.
blessed. Have a good
Love
day.
you, brother. Be good, man. Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show. Let's go. Let's go. Super excited. Great show today. Hope you all enjoyed it. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Clock blockers, home of the number one Miami fan morning show. We do this each and every weekday. Tomorrow will be great. I'm going to have Xavier Scruggs on from ESPN to do his bi-weekly segment with me at 9:30 a.m. Back-to-back, a baseball segment with Xavier Scruggs. We're going to talk a little Major League Baseball. We're going to talk a little MLB. It'll be a lot of fun. So Alamon says, so $21 to play it? Yes, $21 to play the song. But before I play it, if you donate it, and then Level 2 Noob comes back with 22, you guys are just going to have to keep beating each other till I get to playing it. So I'm just saying, be ready, Level 2 Noob, if somebody donates that 21. Yeah, so it'll be a lot of fun. Make sure you guys check out tomorrow's show. Thursday's show will be Dono and Daniels. Dono and Daniels is usually Monday, but we're going to do it on Thursday. Alex Dono, myself, we're going to talk Super Bowl. We're going to talk Beijing Olympics. We're going to talk Miami Heat. We're going to talk NHL All-Star Game. We're going to talk Mike McDaniel. It'll be a lot of fun, so make sure you're on the lookout for Thursday's show. It'll be a lot of fun. Alamon! Oh, he paid the $21. Let's go. Let's go. Triple S Podcast says, which playoff team does Miami possibly replace with Tua at the helm? Keep in mind, Rodgers and Russ may end up in the AFC, which means 8 or 9 teams above us. Man. Triple S, I want to answer your question in more detail, but just based off the top of my thought process here, I mean, I think that they replace Vegas. I think they replace Vegas. I personally think they replace Vegas. So, I mean, that's just off the top of my head. I don't know otherwise. Well, we would have to see. But that would probably be the team. I think they would replace the 7th seed. Level 2 Noob with the $22 before I could play it. Bro, if you wanted me to play it, it's $23. Y'all keep going at it. I ain't mad at you. In other words, what are people excited about? I don't know. Level 2 Noob is our biggest hater. Hey, look, man. Look, I'm just saying. What time is milk and cookies? Lord Farquaad said. The Vegas team that beat us last year. Hey, you asked. I would really like to dive more into that, and I think I will tomorrow, actually. So re-ask that question on tomorrow's show, Triple S Podcast. So you don't have to donate for that. I just re-ask it, and I'll make sure that we dive into that more. That's my boy Noob stunt on these, you know what, $21 guys. The new here, play that song. Oh, I love it. I love it. $23 and we'll play the song. I have it queued up. So unless Level 2 Noob is quick with it, I have it queued up if you get that $23 donation in. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say about that. All right. All right. Guys, it's been a fun show today. I've enjoyed hanging out with you. Please do me a huge favor. If you can, please go follow me on social media, Instagram and Twitter right now. If you can go follow me on Twitter and Instagram, it would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, so make sure you guys go do that. Shout out to Shake Money with the $2 donation at the end here. Appreciate it. $22. He said add $2 equals 23. No, it's got to be a $23 donation. I can't go back and forth like that. You gotta make it big. Go big or go home. If you really want me to play the song, you got to put up. If you really don't want me to play the song, which Level 2 Noob does not, you got to put up. But I will tell you, I have it. I have it queued up. So if anybody pays the $23, I have it queued up. It is here. I will play it in time if you donate the 23. I'm just saying. I have it queued up. It is ready to go. It is ready to go. It should be a lot of fun. All right, let's see here. All right. I have it queued up. I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to play it. I'm giving y'all a head start that if it is, y'all believe me that I play it. We ain't breaking out calculators. One large lump sum. This ain't H&R Block. I like it. Noob, you suck, Alman says. All right, we got about 30 seconds left on the show, so if y'all give it, I'm just saying I'll do it. I am messing with y'all today. This has been a fun show. Krista Lock has given us a taste. He bump faked us. I am having fun with y'all today. It is a lot of fun. Man, you are a D teaser. What a tease, Drebotron said. Let's go. Now where JQ Wentworth? I need cash now. 1, 2, 3, 4. JG Wentworth. Or I don't know what it is. But yeah, I agree. Y'all are funny. You're bribe us. I mean, look, I'm just trying to do a little something strange for a little piece of change. If that means the Tua song is $23 gets you the Tua song. Because there's no way level 2 noob's that quick with $24. There's no way level 2 noob is that quick. Because I literally just got to hit a button. No way level 2 noob is that quick. So $23 gets you the song. How bad do you really want to hear that song, y'all? How bad do you want to hear it? Not that bad. Not as bad as level 2 noob. Don't want to hear it. I can't today. My car's extended warranty is up. I just got the call. Want to bet? Hey, I'm trying level 2 noob. Bro. I mean, I'm just saying nobody's putting up the 23, so I'm just saying it'll be fun. Guys, make sure you check out the show tonight, Power Hour. Power Hour should be a lot of fun. Make sure you guys go do that. Miami Sports Music Power Hour. They ain't about that life, level 2 noob. They ain't paying that $23. They're not doing it. They called me too, Kristalakis. Oh, man. That's not that bad, Ty Jenkins said. I like it. Y'all are great. Y'all are the best fans in the world. Keep doing your thing. Play it for the retards here. I can't. $23 plays you the song because there's no way level 2 noob gets the $24 in. He's not going to do it. I will give y'all 30 seconds. Matter of fact, I'll play 30 seconds for y'all on the thing. So you guys won't see me. I'll do 30 seconds. And if somebody beats it within 30 seconds, I will play the song for y'all. But nobody's going to beat it. Nobody's going to beat it. Here we go. 30 seconds. Let's go. I'll do the countdown clock. They didn't do it. Y'all had 30 seconds to put it in. Level 2 noob, I was just saying if they had got to it, I was going to play it. But you said you're quick. So before I hit the play button, if you weren't going to get it, I still wouldn't play it. I'm just saying. But they didn't play it anyway. They had 30 seconds to get it in. They ain't get it in. They can still try in these last couple of seconds. But I gave them a clock. I gave them a clock to do it. They ain't about that life. Level 2 noob wins fair and square. He did pretty good today. Level 2 noob, thank you for all your donations today. Seriously, you guys, I got $30 locked and loaded on my laptop. All right, come on, guys. Donate. Donate $23 is the minimum, or $29. Donate $29, and let's see if Level 2 noob can get it in before I hit play. Come on, I do want to see if he can do it, because I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I don't think he can. I don't think Level 2 noob can do it. I think he's playing with me. So somebody donate the $23 to $29. It's got to be in there. And let's see if Level 2 noob is quick enough to do it. I don't think that he is. And by the way, I have my mouse on your thing, Level 2 noob, and I have my hands up here. So if somebody donates, that means I got to put my hand down and bring the mouse over. So it gives you a fair shot. I'm just saying, the hands are up in the screen. If somebody donates $23 right now, or $29, and you can get to 30 before I get to my hands, we'll see. We're going to see how big the draw is here. Let's go. Somebody don't. I really want this to happen. Let's go. Donate, y'all. Donate. And even if I hit it and you beat it, I will stop it. But if you don't hit it before I see it, I'm just saying. Let's go. Who's donating? Who is donating? Because Level 2 Noob just called y'all out. He just called y'all out. He basically said y'all suck and y'all ain't going to do it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let's go. Where. I don't think they're taking you up on your offer, Level 2 Noob. That's what that looks like. You got to send a shirt in return for all the... I'll tell you what. If anybody donates right now, $25 or more, I will send you a shirt. I will send you a shirt personally. It's going to be a fan club shirt or a DWA shirt. I'm just saying. Let's go. $23 or more. 23 to 29. Now, it'd be funny if somebody donated 31 just to mess you up, Level 2 Noob. That would be funny. All right. I don't think anybody's doing it. They ain't about that life. They ain't about that life. Oh, Andrevia's put $25. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, he got it. He did it. He did. Yo, he put in that 30. I saw the 30 before it came in there, bro. I saw the 30 before it came in. I saw the 30 before it came in, Andrevius. Andrevius, I'll still send you a shirt. Level 2 Noob, I'll send you a shirt, man. I will send both of y'all a shirt. I will send both of y'all the shirts. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, no way. Yo, he did, man. I'm impressed, Level 2 Noob. Your draw was quick. Your draw was quick. You got it. You got it, Level 2 Noob. Unbelievable. Everybody boo Level 2 Noob. Boo. No, everybody clap. You should use aliases and donate versus the real donators. Stephen D is big. No, look, I just so y'all know, this is a $900 mic, and this thing broke. Yeah, so I need to get a new microphone because that's not good. And it's also messing up. So, but yeah, so Ice-T said I hung out for the song, bro. I got a bank full of money and nothing left to do. Level 2 Noob. Play the GD song, Lord Farquaad said. Y'all beat the $30 donation. I'll play it. I'm just saying. You need a $900 mic for it. Because I do voice acting and stuff too. And so like when you have a cheaper mic color, it does not pick up that well. It does not. There's a big difference between $100 mic and $1,000 mic. So there's a lot of stuff that I do, and so that's how that goes. But yeah, I mean, look, it also sounds really good, right? If I just went out and got a crap mic, it wouldn't be that great. Joe Rogan says Joe Rogan is jealous at your mic. It's called I don't know what it costs now, but it's called a MXL 900. MXL 900, I think is what it's called. What about a 500 to 900? I mean, 500, you could find good microphones, decent microphones for 200 or more, 200 to 500 in that range. And then when you get above 500, the microphones, this is honestly when I got it, because I've had it for a couple of years now, was probably a $1,500 mic when I got it. And so I thought it was a good deal when I got it. Flipside Fishing said, is there a Watson song? There's no Watson song, Flipside Fishing, but I'll play whatever song you want besides the Tua song if you want to play another song. Color says, I'm just messing with you. No, I this is all good. Like, if you're doing a show, Color, it's good to know about, like, that kind of stuff, right? Like, it's good to know, the camera that I use. I'll be honest with you. The camera that I use is a $20 camera, but I need to get a better camera. But yeah, it's a $25 camera, something like that. Now's your chance. I got to let my dog in. I'm away from my mouse. Level 2 noob says. Noob, you are going to regret all your Tua hate. Flip side, I'll play whatever song. If he plays, well, my team wins. If he sucks, I was right. Mine was $52. Yeah, we need to see Stephen D in 4K. Bro, you don't want to see me in 4K. Play that song by Randy Watson and Sexual Chocolate. No. Talking about like a solo D song. Or I'll play that video that I made. 'Cause you know what? I'll play that. I will play that. Matter of fact, that's what I'll do. Because I like that. That's my favorite song. Let me do that. Share video file. There we go. I'll play that for y'all. Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show, Clock Blockers. We'll see y'all tomorrow. If y'all beat the donation, I'll play it while this is going on. If y'all beat the $30 donation, I'll play it. Let's go.
All began. How could I ever forget? It's the first time. Do you remember? I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air. I can feel it in pain. I can feel it in joy. I can feel it coming in the air. I could feel so real. You brought emotions out I couldn't